7:06 right here on today's Hit Music. It is Q92. Christian, Lauren, Jake here with you. Hope you guys are having a good start to your day. Thursday, folks. One day away from your Friday and a Labor Day weekend. And for pretty much everybody, almost everybody, a 3-day weekend. I got a Monday. I can sleep past 4:15. Let's go.
I'm just excited to sleep in for 3 days in a row.
It's so much fun to think about. So we're almost there. Stark County Fair going on. Canfield Fair going on. Sticks tonight at the Stark County Fair. Have people talk about that in the 6 o'clock hour. Play a little Renegade Forum again.
Oh, that's fun.
So if you're going to the Sticks show tonight at the Stark County Fair, hope you have a good time. If you want tickets from us, send us pictures. Tag us. We want to see you having a good time at that show tonight. Tell them in the last hour, I believe I'm going to take little Jimmy to the Canfield Fair tonight. We're going to go tonight. A little quieter.
I agree. Yeah. A little less chaos because it's a weeknight.
Get something to eat.
Yeah.
Walk around, enjoy it all.
That's a good idea.
But maybe not when all the fair people are out. Because you see certain people at those things.
Yeah.
There's certain things you know you're going to see at any fair. It's pretty standard, whether it's Stark County, Canfield.
It doesn't even matter. You could go to a fair in Kansas.
And you're going to see the same thing. So it's what it is. Everyone has their favorite things about the fairs. Everyone has the things they hate the most about the fair.
That's true.
It's fantastic. Maybe you're there for the concert. Maybe you're there for the food. Maybe you're there for the animals. Maybe you're there for the ride. There's a plethora of reasons you could be there. Fairs are fun. What's your favorite thing about a fair?
Probably the food.
I'm
being honest.
Jake, favorite thing when you go to a fair?
When I was little, it was the rides, but now it's got to be the food too.
But you were a rides guy.
Yeah, when I was a kid.
See, this goes back to I don't trust fair rides.
I was just going to say it, but I was like, maybe I shouldn't say that.
It's not that it's a fair. It's like I don't trust rides that are constantly put up, taken down, put up, taken down,
so much room
put
for
up,
error.
taken down. Like, forget to screw, forget to tighten this lug nut. I don't know. All of a sudden, little Timmy goes flying. I don't know.
And my kids really never rode.
So I have an issue with all rides that are constantly taken down and put back up. This is me. And first, I don't know if there's any science to back that up. I could be talking out my ass right now.
Yeah.
But for me, mentally, I see that as
I think a lot of people have that tendency to raise an eyebrow.
When text, my mom and dad are going to see Sticks tonight. My dad thinks he's going to get on stage and meet them. Well, maybe he will.
Yeah, maybe.
Who's to say he won't? Seriously. My favorite thing, is obviously the fine food.
What's your favorite fair food?
Well, I grew up going to the Canfield Fair, and they always had this Antone's pasta, cavatelli, and meatballs in a garlic bread bowl. Now, messy,
even at the fair, you're getting that.
Messy.
Okay.
See, if you're there with a girl or a date, you can't get it.
No.
If you're there with your buddies, let's go.
Yeah.
The meatballs, amazing. The cavatelli's chef's kiss.
I can't believe you go to the fair and you're telling me you eat pasta and a bread bowl.
The garlic bread bowl is
ridiculous.
Unbelievable. It's the gift that keeps
Where's
on
Christian?
giving.
Having some cavatelli and meatballs over there by the wild thing.
It's my favorite thing to get. What's your favorite thing at the fair?
Probably a gyro.
A gyro?
Or a corn dog. There's nothing better than a fair corn dog.
A corn dog. All right, Jake, your favorite food at a fair?
Stromboli and French fries.
Okay.
That was a quick answer.
Yeah.
He knows. There was conviction behind it.
He knows.
Stromboli and French fries. Yeah, so I don't know if you get messy.
Yeah, fair fries are the best. You got to have the vinegar on them, though.
Oh, no, I can't do that.
Oh, no, vinegar. That's a salt and vinegar.
Vinegar. I will pee on them.
And elephant ears, do you like those?
I don't mind them. I don't seek them out.
Caramel apple?
No.
No. So good. I'd rather have that. I'll take a piece of my kid's cotton candy. Just one piece. And then I'm like, all right, I'm good for another year or two.
That's fair. That's fair. But there's always a guy at the Canfield Fair. And I always say this every year to remind people. There's one guy at the Canfield Fair. Never know where he's at. You got to find him. I can't tell you where he is. He does 50-cent cans of pop.
Is it like a church or like a Lions Club or something like that? Because we had one up by us. They do that. We'd be like,
I wish I
go
could
to the
tell you.
Lions Club tent because they've got pop for 50
I
cents.
don't think he's ever really in the same place necessarily. But you find him, 50-cent can pops ice cold. Just remember that as you're going out there. Just remember that. It's 11 minutes after 7.
Let's stay on this topic, though.
Favorite fair food? You're going. I don't care. They're both going on this week. And some of you are going to go to both. I know people that go to both every year.
Absolutely.
Because they're that close.
Yeah.
Stark County Fair, Canfield Fair, they're both going on. You're going, what's your favorite food at the fair? What do you you're not leaving till you get one of those at the fair. What's your food? It's Taylor Swift, Cruel Summer. It's Q92. When you ask your spouse to help you with something and they don't help until you're almost finished with the task or until your head is spinning with frustration. Road rage room. Yeah, teenagers do that too. Like I said, our teenager does the trick where she just kind of quietly doesn't do it.
Right.
And hopes that one of us do it. I don't let that happen.
My husband will dumb it down. He'll be like, you've got it. What did you really need my help for? I'm like, oh, okay. Hold on a second. Yeah.
Rage. Satellites can read my driver's license if I stick it out my car window, but the traffic light cannot tell I'm the only car in sight at a traffic light, and I have to wait for it to turn green.
Dude, listen. I will pull up to the light at 44 on State Street, and if nobody's behind me, I'll put my car in reverse and I'll pull back and forward to get the lights go. Tell me I'm not the only one that has done this, okay? It's very sensitive. It works like a charm.
I've been told, I've been in the car, and Jamie's been like, you got to pull up to the sensor. I don't believe they're real.
Oh, I definitely believe they're real. Watch next time. If you pull up to the right spot, now you can't be a jerk and pull way past the white line, you know what I mean? You're halfway into the intersection, and I think sometimes it takes more than one car to be there. That's why I think the whole back up, pull forward thing is totally effective. Because it thinks it's another car rolling up.
Yeah, I gotcha.
And if you come in too hot, sometimes I think it won't pick it up.
I'm going to go back. People not abiding by the every other really does bother me. When leaving,
I can tell.
Parking or like parking decks.
My daughter said it's the worst at school. The parents are the worst. So they have a rule coming out of the student lot. She's like, it's an unspoken rule. It's not like we've talked about this, but she's like, I feel like all the students are really awesome about like, okay, so you just got let out. Now it's my turn.
Right.
And then when you get up to the next light, you'll let somebody out because somebody just let you out, like to try and get everybody out of the school parking lot orderly. My daughter's like, Mom, the moms are the worst. They will not let students out because they want to get their kid and get out.
I believe
So
that.
she started going a completely different way because there is 2 exits. Not at Blossom, but at school. There's 2 exits. So
Not there.
she takes the back way out away from the parents.
Gotcha. So some lights are just on timers. See, that's what I tend to think. More of them are on timers. All right, here on today's Hit Music Q92. It's 7:15. You got a forecast from Mark Johnson. It is coming up right here on Q92. I'm right there with Jake. Soup is not a choice I'll make. If I'm sick, chicken noodle soup, but that's about it.
Oh, no. How can you? Jake, I'm going to have to make you some really good soup this summer or this winter to like win you over.
Possible?
Yes, potato soup with bacon and cheddar cheese.
Come on, don't give them potato
chili?
soup.
Chili?
Chili's not soup.
It is.
Not a
It
soup.
falls into that category.
It's
I make a
soup
lasagna
adjacent.
soup. Do you like lasagna?
Yeah, but I would never eat that in a soup form.
But listen, you do cheesy yum, and it's like ricotta cheese and mozzarella cheese and Parmesan cheese, and you put it in the bottom of the bowl, and you put the hot soup over it, and it's like this stringy, cheesy. Oh, it's so good. So good with an Italian breadstick or some crusty
I would
French
eat the
bread.
breadstick.
Maybe the breadstick.
Maybe the breadstick.
You two are the most basic eaters.
You could say bitch.
I know, but I don't like to.
All right.
It's a dirty word.
Sweet and sour's where it's at. F, soy sauce. I'm with you, Christian, from Jim Guy. Jim Guy, an early riser, checking in past 7. I love it. Jim Guy, every day to the gym.
I know.
That's why we call him Jim Guy.
We've talked about it before because you're like, you miss some of the guys that, the early risers that I know.
Yeah. Does Jake like Olive Garden?
Yes and no. I get they don't want me to order off the kids menu anymore, so I can't.
What did you order off the kids menu?
I think like the pizza or something, or usually I just get like a side of mozzarella sticks.
You don't like pasta?
I do, but never at a restaurant.
Never at a restaurant? Oh,
No.
you're not that guy, are you?
Yeah.
It's not authentic enough.
No, it's not. I think it's maybe too authentic. I don't know.
Oh.
Oh, you want like SpaghettiOs?
No, I don't know. I don't know. It just tastes
Don't knock
different.
SpaghettiOs.
No, listen. There's a place for SpaghettiOs and
Except,
meatballs.
no, not with meatballs. My son likes them with meatballs. It's so gross.
All right, now we're done with this. I prefer wonton soup when I'm sick because of the ginger in it.
No, that's a good idea. To calm your stomach.
Green pepper soup is the best.
Yeah, that would be good. Stuffed pepper.
Olive Garden is overrated. Listen, I don't think it's the top, but I do get a little offended the way some of you poop on it.
I know. Their salad and breadsticks
All
is mwah. Chicken gnocchi soup. That's my son's favorite, and I make it at home. So good.
Y'all act like you came over here from Sicily yesterday.
I know.
And you're like, oh, it's not Italian enough for me.
Well, it's
Tom Smith.
It's definitely not Italian. I come from an Italian family. Like,
people are like, that's not real Italian
but
food.
it's really good Italian food. You see what I'm saying?
If that's a knockoff, give me the knockoff.
Right. I'm fine with it.
Potato soup and cheese soup are my favorite.
Yeah. You
All
dip
right.
some bread in it.
Soup talk.
Love it.
Never thought we'd have it.
No soup for you.
There it is. Okay, folks. Let's I love soy sauce, but it doesn't love me. Makes my feet swell.
Well, yeah, there's a ton of sodium in soy sauce. A ton.
Your feet? What?
Yes, your feet, your fingers. Yes, this is accurate.
Christian, I can't judge you. I don't eat chicken. Ew.
Oh.
I love chicken.
Q92.
Clouds today giving way to sunshine for your afternoon. That's going to warm us up to 75 degrees for the afternoon high. Overnight, a clear and starry sky, but chilling down with a low near 50. I am Mark J. Weather. Have a great day.
Pride night in Cleveland at the Guardians game. We were waiting in line for $2 beers for quite some time. You were with friends. I was alone. I wanted to speak to you so bad. I hope the look in your eyes was attraction from your side, too. And that's it.
Wow.
So if you were in line for $2 beers, Pride night at the Guardians game, and you had attraction in your eyes, someone's looking for
What
you.
does that look like?
Depends.
I just put a muscle in my stomach.
A lot of things. Ton of things. A million faces you could make.
That's the so gross.
Could be. It could have been gross. We don't know. We weren't there. There you go. Misconnections.
Jake, let me see your attraction look.
What's your attraction? Seduce Lauren with your eyes.
Come on, I'm waiting.
I
This isn't.
I don't make faces.
You don't have to leave
Well,
that.
I was gonna.
You know what?
Actually,
I don't. Yeah, I don't just look at a girl and just like make a weird face and be like, "Come here."
Okay.
Not even
That's
gonna
fair.
try.
No.
I did like
I
four.
can't top the two you did. I can't.
Fair enough. I did do a pretty good job right there. About to be real hungry. Talking about fairs going on this weekend, Labor Day weekend. Stark County Fair going on tonight. The Styx concert again. Congratulations to all the listeners. Q92 that won tickets to that show. Have a great time tonight. Tag us in your pictures, please. Love to see them. Canfield Fair going on this week as well. We asked you guys the question. We were talking about ours. Asking you your favorite fair food. You go to the fair, you're like, listen, we'll walk around and all. I ain't leaving till I get this. You said ours. I was off from ours. Cavatelli and meatball bread bowl with no cheese. Don't you dare put cheese on that.
Who goes to the fairs like, give me the pasta? No. No. You gotta get something fried.
You said, well, you gave two, a corn dog.
I think probably if I had to go with number one, it's corn dog. I mean, I love a good gyro, but I can get like gyros at the fair.
Gyro. I love that commercial.
I know. Yeah.
Gyro. Gyro.
Yeah. I love a good gyro. Papa gyros is my favorite. Like we get that for dinner on the
That's
regular.
it. Shout out Papa Euro.
Yeah, I love it.
Thank you for advertising in our football. And for having
Absolutely.
delicious food. All right. The texts have come in, so we're about to make all of you hungry and probably make you go to the fair to eat dinner tonight.
Possibly, even if it's just for the food.
The milkshakes at the Stark County Fair. So good.
That's like the second time someone has messaged us about the milkshake.
Chocolate covered funnel cake with peanut butter from Jim Guy.
Oh, with
Early
peanut
risers.
butter.
When it comes to fairs, state inspectors who come in and inspect every ride before anyone can ride anything. Again, I'm faceless.
Right.
But it's still how I feel.
Yeah.
I think I said I might be talking out my ass, which I do. But that's just psychologically, when I see a fair or a carnival, I'm like, man, that thing's put up, tear down every couple days.
It is. You would think that they would be really good at it because of that, I suppose.
Oh, text message. I'm with Christian on the Cavatelli, but only at the Canfield Fair. Corn dogs at a regular fair. There you go. Other ones, corn dogs.
I just still can't. I can't process rolling up, seeing all those lights, smelling all of that fried, greasy goodness at the fair and be like, give me some cavatelli. I just
That's
can't.
not a very good Italian accent.
I'm sorry.
I'm disappointed no one's saying the fried veggies.
Listen, I love a good fried veggie, but if I'm gonna, my number one fried veggie is French fries. So
Because it's
potato.
counts. French waffles, someone says in the text
Ooh, I've
line.
never had that.
Sausage and pepper sandwich, funnel cake, lemonade, and fries. You thought that through.
Oh yeah, I could eat a sausage and pepper sandwich too.
When I go,
Do you like sausage and peppers?
just a sausage. I will eat a sausage sandwich, but just sausage. I don't mind the flavor it gives the sausage, but get it
I
off
see
my
when
sandwich.
it's cooked with it. Like,
Yes.
yeah.
That doesn't bother me. You know what I put on a sausage sandwich? Ketchup.
I can't with you.
Ketchup.
I cannot with you. It's not a hot dog, Christian.
I put ketchup, and it's got to be on a sausage bun. Oh,
Oh my gosh.
with some chips on the side. Give me some ruffles. Jake, you ever put ketchup on a sausage?
No, I can't say I have.
Thank you.
Would you ever try it?
I guess just to try it, but I mean,
Try it.
I would just rather eat it plain than Then
I'm
I'll
with
catch up
you.
on it.
Yeah, I'm with you.
I think you guys might be missing that. When I go to the Stark County Fair or the Wayne County Fair, it's a must to get Lurch's Donuts. My husband calls me a crackhead because I always get 3 dozen.
That's a lot of donuts. You go, though. You go.
Someone says Stromboli.
There you go. Someone's with Jake. You like this Stromboli.
Went to Stark County Fair for the food. I got a sausage sandwich with peppers, onions, and cheese and fries with vinegar and ketchup, and the largest elephant ear I have ever seen.
They did it right.
Oh, man.
That sounds so good.
How hungry are you kids in your car right now?
I'm going to have to eat a grape to help get me
Yeah,
through this.
wait to chew on my Zoa. There used to be a booth at the Canfield Fair that sold spud boats or potato skins, and you can get them with cheese and bacon. However, I haven't seen them there in years.
That sounds really good.
Kettle corn, for me, that's a fair favorite.
I do love
There's
kettle
always
corn.
a kettle corn.
Yeah, we usually get it. We don't eat it there. We'll bring it home.
Lemonade. I think they call them lemon shakes. Someone said. Molnar's cinnamon rolls. God, a cinnamon roll sounds great right now.
Yeah.
You know what I was obsessed with on my vacation, random out of nowhere, coming at you?
Yeah.
All the stuff there. They had a Cinnabon by where we were staying. I was crushing Cinnabon like breakfast on the way back to the room.
Christian!
I'll have another Cinnabon. I brought my metformin. It's fine.
Oh my gosh.
Love.
Steve's going to be like, why do you need a prescription sooner than you're due?
Dr. Deems, I think I know why your A1C's up. You guys just crushed my 15-year-old son's soul talking about fair food. He's cutting for lifting and is extremely hungry. I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
But hey, hit the gym, buddy. Good for you.
And then go get yourself some fair food.
Yeah. Hey, that's why you look like you look, and I look like I look.
There you go. I mean,
Look at her. Look at her.
No,
That's right.
no, look
He's
at me.
disgusting.
Chris, stop
We
it.
call him the amoeba at the station.
Oh my gosh, Christian.
I love to get cheese on a stick and fried Oreos. I was wondering when fried Oreos was going to come up.
Yeah, they're pretty good. Have you had one?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
And I like but don't love
They
Oreos.
get cakey.
They do.
Yeah.
Eat cake, play like cake. Deep fried Twinkie.
What's wrong with you this
I
morning?
got phrases. DeRusso sausage sandwich and definitely a hoagie sandwich. DeRusso sausage. I don't know so much at the Stark County, but at the Canfield, it's a.
I think it's Garus's at the Stark County Fair.
Someone just texted. You are. I am what?
Amazing.
Oh, is that a fat joke again?
Christian,
What is it?
no.
Oh, he said you are. What was the text?
Where?
Was supposed to say Penn State?
Hold on.
Cheese
Are you
pot.
sure there wasn't more to that in like the exit?
The
Oh, wait.
text literally said you are.
I'm trying to find it.
Oh, he meant talking
See, I
out
told
your
you.
ass about the ride.
Christian,
Where did his first text go?
it's right below that. Open
No,
it.
the original one. That's the one that texted about the ride. That's gone. Look, scroll up and then apologize.
Oh, right here. 4 minutes ago. You are talking out.
Yeah, but he's the guy that sent. Where's the original one that said they inspect those rides?
Oh, I don't. It's not the same guy.
Deep fried Oreos again. I knew you would show up, deep fried Oreo. Apple dumplings and ice cream and funnel cake.
I've never had an apple dumpling at a fair.
I haven't even.
Trust me,
But
the
I would
chubby
not
girl
want-
in me right now is wanting to throw these grapes in the
I-
trash and go get some McDonald's at least.
Fair
Because we can't
food
get fair food at this hour.
is so damn delicious and nutritious. Maybe not nutritious.
So good.
Feel free to keep commenting on not only on text line, if you want to comment on Facebook, on YouTube, or on X. Your favorite fair food. When you're going to the fair, come on, we got Stark County Fair right now. We're all going. You're going at some point this Labor Day weekend. For our Youngstown listeners, you're going to the Canfield Fair sometime this weekend. I know people that are going to both. We're
Yeah.
going to hit up both.
Hey, Eileen over on Facebook said she's going to the Canfield Fair now, and she's going to try the pasta and the bread bowl. Thanks for the suggestion.
Antone's Cavatelli Meatballs Bread Bowl. It's a toasted garlic bread bowl. Sweet Jesus. I don't know what heaven tastes like, but that might be an appetizer. I'm telling you right now. It is 7:30. We're going to take a look at sports. We'll come back. Maybe do some more. Your favorite fair foods. What is it? It's Q92.
This is a Q92 Sports Break with Christian Bigglesworth on Q92.
The Guardians beat the Twins yesterday 5-2. They're now 64-70 on the season and moved to 5 games back of the Twins in the AL Central. They're off today before starting a weekend series with the Rays tomorrow night at Progressive Field. The Akron Rubber Ducks lost to Bowie last night 5-2. They're now 59-63 on the season. They'll play Bowie again tonight at 6:35. Josh Naylor of the Guardians will be playing with the Ducks. He's there on a rehab assignment. That's a look at sports right here on today's Hit Music, Q92. Frye or Froyo?
No.
Frye. What is Froyo? Froyo.
Frozen yogurt.
Awful.
What?
I don't like it.
It's like ice cream.
That is where that is where you and I go different ways. It is not ice cream.
It is.
It is not ice cream.
It's frozen dairy.
It's awful compared. You cannot compare that to ice cream.
That is not true.
You're gonna put that on the same level as a delicious Dairy Queen ice cream cone.
Yes, if you go to somewhere like Sweet Frogs, they give you a million toppings. Christian, just because it's frozen yogurt doesn't mean you can't top it with like peanut butter and fudge sauce. And
well, yeah, hell, I can put sprinkles on the turd if I want.
You're ridiculous.
I can do. Yeah, hey, look, everybody, Poopio. I don't know.
God, you and Tony are so much alike. He hates frozen yogurt too. When my kids would want Sweet Frogs or something, it would have to just be the three of us.
Jake, you love Froyo?
I don't love it. I like it.
Do you think it's like ice cream?
Yeah.
Do you?
And no. It's at the end. I'm in the middle, but yeah, I would put that in the same category.
Switzerland over there.
No, I would put it in the middle. I mean, I would put it towards ice cream.
Why don't I see you for once? I'm looking at the screen. Why don't I see you on the?
I see him. Oh, there he is.
Well, yeah, I see him, but I mean, I want to see. There we go.
There's
Jakey. There's our producer, Jakey, hanging out every morning with us. I rarely watch the live video.
Hi. What do you? It's kind of like the Brady Bunch.
A, I don't like to see myself. And B, I feel like it distracts me from.
I get that.
Because you end up just literally staring at yourself.
And I kind of gotten used to it.
So I
don't look at myself a whole lot. I usually look at you.
I'm bad enough keeping us on time without being distracted.
Touche.
So I try not to look at that so I don't get even more distracted. But, you know. Why are swords so popular in Stark County? We have a Rumbo with a claymore attached, and all we have to say is, Alexa, play Welcome to the Jungle. All right.
That's amazing. I think you play a lot of Call of Duty.
That is,
get the claymore in there.
Pretty impressive. One, that you have a claymore.
Right.
2, that you've attached it to a
Roomba.
And you can tell Alexa to play Welcome to the Jungle.
Yes.
Well done. Well done. Let's see what else we have here in the text line. You can feel free to comment on Facebook, on YouTube, and on X as well. Read those. We have a gun on each side of the bed in the nightstand, locked up. I have an AR hanging by the front door, loaded. Also, 2 big gun safes in the mudroom, bolted together.
Nice.
Damn. Don't break into that house.
No, or if there's a zombie apocalypse, go to his house.
Someone sent in a picture. They have an axe that looks like it's from medieval times.
Oh, yeah, this is like...
Oh, it's a serrated blade, too.
Oh, that one's going to hurt. That one's going to mess you up.
That's gonna chop up some flesh.
Yeah.
My wife has her concealed carry. I have mine. Both are 9mm. I also have a few compound bows for hunting, couple of AR-15s, and a multitude of melee weaponry, including an authentic katana from Japan that my brother brought home when he finishes his turn. 7:35 right here on today's Hit Music Q92. Good morning, everybody. How's we doing? It's 7:35, and we are with you not only on your radio, not only streaming online at Q92radio.com, but you can watch us on Facebook, YouTube, and on X, formerly known as Twitter. And for you watching today, we have a 6-person African Safari Wildlife Park VIP car pass to give away. we're just gonna give it away later on at the end of the show. So if you're like, hey, I'd like to win, and I'll go to Port Clinton and drive around and feed a bison or a giraffe or maybe even an aardvark. Don't know if they have one. Well, here's your treat. All you got to do is go over to our live video feed of the morning show. Type the like button. It can be on Facebook, on YouTube, or X. Doesn't matter which one you pick. As long as you do one of them, you're entered. And what, Jake, give me a word of the day.
Let's go with elephant.
Elephant.
Okay.
Now, I do not believe elephants are at the, but that's fine. It's still a fun animal and huge. And look at this. So, like the live video feed, type elephant or use the elephant emoji. Lauren loves a good emoji. In the comments for Facebook, YouTube, or on X, you do that, you're entered. At the end of the show, you will get possibly a car pass. You can drive to Port Clinton and enjoy what looks to be a wonderful time. Like I say, I've never been, but oftentimes I'll see winners from this station posting their pictures. People just go, and it honestly looks like an awesome time.
And don't forget, for $10 more, you can ride a camel.
That is true. For $10 extra, we do not give you that $10 extra, but you tell me if that's not worth it.
I mean, we already gave you the VIP car pass. So.
But I can't with your elevator music. First of all, I like that text. Second of all, I had to ask a question before we went back on the air. That's why it was playing so long. I had questions, but I didn't want to answer with a live mic.
He had to ask me something.
Yeah. Like, wait a minute.
He actually said, "Are we back on the stream?"
Yeah, I was like, "Are we back on the stream?" It's like, no. Like, okay, good. And I asked my question. So I'm sorry, but hey, I think actually if I was in an elevator and I heard this,
Maybe a little toe tap. Maybe a little.
I'd be like, hey man, take your time. We'll get to 4 or 5.
We got the 6 feet in the elevator.
Man, this elevator slaps. Huh? I'm telling you. I've heard a lot worse in elevators, I'll tell you that.
That's true.
Foods at the fair that we love. Someone said fried cheese on a stick. That's definitely something everybody loves at the fair. I'm going on Monday to see Boys II Men at the Canfield Fair.
Can you do me a favor and just call us after you see Boys II Men and let us know how that show was? I'm very curious to see how it goes over at the fair, just because we talked about that. They are a ballad group, typically.
Yeah, well, we are fans.
A huge fan.
Believe me, I grew up, I had Boys II Men CDs in my car. I know a lot of people, like End of the Road and all that stuff. My favorite there is all time was Water Runs Dry.
I was just going to say that. We don't even talk anymore.
This was my favorite. And their remake of Yesterday by the Beatles, acapella.
That was the last track on the CD.
Mm-hmm. Song for Mama.
I can still see it. The cover. It had the 2 in the front, that Roman numeral.
It was that good. Yeah, we only say we're curious because, like, when you go to a concert, you want to dance and jump up. How's everyone going to party with?
There's going to be a lot of baby making at the Canfield.
You might have people making love at the Canfield Fair in the grandstand. You know what I mean?
You, first of all, but I mean whatever moves you.
Be a little different. Let me see. Let me hear you say, yeah. Let me hear you say, oh my. Karen, pull us back up. Let me see here. It was a text message. It was a 2-hour wait in line for the pasta bread bowl at the Italian Fest.
Oh, Christian, you better get there early.
It slapped your mama good.
All right.
I'm going to get a steak on a stick, big basket of fries with ketchup, and a large Coke at the fair, someone says.
Sounds good.
Funnel cakes, someone says.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man. Absolutely. They'll let us know in college. She said, my inner teenager is jumping up and down.
Oh, for sure. For sure. I was that way with All for One when I went and saw them. I was like, oh my God. I was so excited. I bet you it's going to be a great show. I'm curious to see like how many. Yeah. That's all.
How many times can they do Motown Philly to get the crowd
back again? Oh, that was a good song too. Now, Christian, see, I'm gonna have to get in my car after this show.
Well, I'm just saying,
and go get some gluttonous food and listen to Boys II Men.
You come out to this, you get the crowd hype.
Oh, for sure. They better come out to this.
Yeah. They're gonna crowd. Canfield Fair, how you feeling? We're feeling amazing.
Yeah.
He said Canfield. That's where we are. People love when you do that. You know what I mean? They love when artists do that.
What's up, Canfield?
Yeah. Like Sticks tonight. How we doing, Stark County Fair? That's where we are. We're the Stark County
He's talking
Fair.
to us.
Wow. They know us. Like we're neighbors. We love fudge at the Canfield Fair. Find fudge a lot in one of the main buildings. Never been a fudge fan.
What?
I like chocolate, obviously, but I do not like fudge.
You know what's funny is I don't like chocolate fudge. I like peanut butter fudge. It's my
Jake-
favorite.
Jake, thoughts on fudge?
I love fudge. What?
I just like the way you say it.
And he's all smiley.
I
Look at
love
him. He's
fudge.
giggling.
Boys to Men are awesome live. I saw them last year in Cincinnati. They do a lot of covers, though.
Oh, that would be what helps keep it more like upbeat.
Which just text you bastards.
Why? What did we do?
You can get the pasta bread bowl at the Columbiana Street Fair next week. Much
Oh.
shorter line. There you go. Fair food. It's timeless. We love it.
Well, it's that time of year where
It
like,
is. I mean, come on, man.
yeah,
You can go right from work to the Stark County Fair today.
yeah.
You can go right from work to the Canfield Fair today.
I will say the only thing that I've had that's rivaled the deep fried Oreo, don't sleep on it. It's a Twinkie. Have you had the deep fried Twinkie?
Someone texted that. I thought I read that.
Oh,
Maybe I
really?
did. Yeah. Yeah. Never have. But it's tempting.
So good.
Richardson Fries. I heard they have chocolate covered bacon at the Canfield Fair this year. I'm kind of
that's
curious.
good. I've had chocolate covered bacon. It's good. The sweet, the salty. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do know what you mean. Last year, I had loaded nachos with smoked pulled pork, cheese, sour cream, jalapenos, and spicy ranch.
God,
It was
good.
amazing. Hope they have it again this year at the fair.
Yeah.
Wow.
I was so sad. I had like my favorite food truck around here, and they went out of business a couple years ago. But they used to have the best pulled pork nachos.
Oh, there's what the Big Newton truck.
Well, Christian,
Fun fact: my dad loved Big Newton.
I love them too.
He would hide them, and I would be like, I would tell him like, no one wants your Big Newton.
Well, he just wanted to make sure that if you got any
Like,
ideas,
why are you hiding your Big Newton? No one's like, damn, wish I had a Big Newton.
I would have been. Don't sleep on Fig Newtons.
He
Have
would
you ever
hide
had them? Have you even tried
No, but
them?
he would hide him. Like, Dad, why are you hiding your precious Big Newton?
He didn't want any of you little kids
Like-
getting your grimy little hands on him.
Hide a Reese's cup like an
That was
adult.
his dad's snack.
Such a weird snack to hide.
Oh, I love Fig Newtons. though.
Oh no, I'm hiding the spam. I don't
But
want anyone to take my spam.
You've never tried one, had you?
I have
Oh, you have?
Yeah.
I thought you just said you didn't.
a Big Newton.
Yeah.
No, I didn't like them.
Oh, you don't like them.
Yeah.
Okay.
I tried them.
Maybe he's afraid you'd try one and fall in love with it.
Someone said sweet corn.
Oh, yeah. Sweet corn at the fair is good.
Covered Perfections making amazing chocolate covered pretzels with bacon bits on top.
Oh, that'd be good.
Damn. Sorry, but I'm not paying $14 just to go eat food there. Yeah. I am.
I would.
A lot of people are.
There's one thing that, like, I feel like a jerk, but I'm like, if there's something that I really want, I'm like, I'll go pay whatever
Okay.
for it. I just,
You spent $14 on worse. We all have.
oh, sure.
Come on, it's $14.
I mean, look
I
at
spent-
Jake. He ordered an electric surfboard.
I
and
spent
got took.
35 yesterday on football cards. I don't like the original Fig Newtons. You do have the strawberry Fig Newtons. Those aren't delicious. My grandpa used to put his Fig Newtons in the freezer. LOL. How is this becoming a Fig Newton cover?
I don't know, but I'm here for it. They're amazing.
It's Rihanna, we found love on Q. I did miss the Carnation Parade this year. The Q92 was in. Have you thought of a deal breaker yet?
Yeah, if you're not funny, Canadian, or don't like reptiles.
Canadian? Wait a minute, Canadian? What do you have against Canada?
I don't have anything against Canadians in particular, but I dated a girl that was Canadian and did not end well, so I'm not doing that
wait,
again.
Wait a minute. What did the girl from Canada do?
She said she was moving back to Canada, didn't move back to Canada, dated my best friend, and went back to McDonald's.
Hold on.
I did it again.
Jake, you made me stop the music again. So if I'm hearing this correctly,
Yeah.
you're saying that a girl you were dating at McDonald's
Yes.
told you, Jake, we can no longer be together because I'm leaving the United States and going back to Canada where I'm from.
Correct. Well, I kind of ended the relationship, but that's what
She
happened.
then, you found out later, did not move back to Canada, stayed here in Ohio.
Yeah.
And then she immediately started dating your best friend.
Correct.
How did you find this out?
They both worked at McDonald's. I closed with them. It was me, her, and him.
So you thought she had quit and moved back to Canada.
Yeah.
She shows up for her shift at McDonald's.
Yeah.
And you're like, what are you doing here, Susan?
Pretty much.
And then she's like, not only am I here, but see your best friend, that's who I'm dating now?
Yeah.
Is that how you found out?
Pretty much.
He didn't tell you?
Well, we weren't that close, but we were friends. Like, we were good friends.
Friends enough that you shouldn't be dating each other's girls.
I would say so.
Did you end the friendship with him?
For a little bit, but now we're best friends. We hang out all the time.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. Share a girl. You can share a beer, right?
Right.
Wow. That's a fantastic story.
Yeah.
Wow. Still trying to process all that. Your ex told you you guys were breaking up. She's moving back to Canada. She lied and started dating your best friend.
Yeah.
That's McNuts.
That is McNuts.
That's insane. That is insane.
Is that going on the list?
I think that has to go on the list. 8:20. I'll watch the time here, but yeah, let's go to random Jake facts. Was dumped by girlfriend and told she was moving back to Canada, only to stay in the U.S. and date Jake's good friend. Jake now hates Canada. All right, there you go. That's on the list. We're up to 14 now.
Wow.
Wait till Lauren here's the new one that she missed while she was gone. That is insane. Wow. Okay. All right. So those are deal breakers. What were the other ones? Because I blanked out after you said.
If you're not funny or if you don't like reptiles.
Okay. You don't like reptiles. Okay. If you don't like reptiles. $60 on food for two people at the Stark County Fair, and we still left hungry. Oh yeah. Listen, my card's locked, so I have to have cash. But I got cash on me. I got fair cash ready for tonight. I'm buying something.
Look at you.
It's all going
Locked
to the fair.
and loaded.
I'm ready to go.
Yeah, it's the Cavatelli.
I
What
might-
are you going to get for
I
dessert?
might skip lunch.
Fried Oreo? Is that what you're going to
I
go
don't
with?
know. I don't know. I'll walk around and see where the fair takes me.
I see.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just let the fair come to me.
Yeah.
That's how I'm gonna do it.
Okay, that's
I'm
fair.
gonna let the forecast come to you guys too. Mark Johnson's gonna tell you what the day is gonna be like for you to go to the Stark County Fair, the Canfield Fair. That's coming up on Q92.
From a day.
So sad.
Like I got teary-eyed reading it in class.
There are some cartoon movies that got you.
That was
There's
one
a
of
few of them.
Casper was another one.
Casper could get you.
Yeah.
Casper could get you. I mean, you're gonna laugh, but I mean, Transformers the movie, cartoon movie. Because you have to understand, and I think any man in his 30s and 40s that's listening can understand this. The cartoon I watched my entire childhood. People barely, even though there were wars every day and everyone had guns and rockets, barely anyone was even shot, let alone injured. I mean, they had these wars, and it was the worst aim I've ever seen in my life. Meanwhile, I watched The Walking Dead in 2023, and everyone's a marksman and never misses.
Right?
But the movie happened, and all of a sudden, people are getting killed. And it had never happened in a cartoon before.
Yeah.
Like the opening scene, Megatron smokes some of the like old school G Transformers, like it kills them. And you're just, I remember as a
I
child.
see you in the family room, like pacing, like pulling on your
honest
hair.
to God,
And
Lauren, I know no one, unless you're watching, can see this. This was me. I was like,
and your heart broke right then and
So-
there.
some of the most popular characters were literally smoked in the first scene of the movie. Optimus Prime died.
What?
I was like, what am I watching? That messed me up. Yeah. Of course, that cartoon got me.
I
It's Optimus
guess.
Prime, he was my hero.
Stayed with you. I mean, you can recall a lot of details.
He was my hero. Why are-
Yeah.
Got 12 guns spread out in every room, even the bathroom, and a doormat that says heavily armed, easily pissed. It's a deterrent.
Okay, but are you being followed by somebody? Are they?
You are ready to go, sir.
Are they looking for you?
Yeah, you are a huge drug dealer. Like you are one of the main ones.
No, I just like see him like in the bathroom, going to the bathroom, and he hears something,
Ew.
and all of a sudden he's like reaching down into the magazine rack and pulling out a gun.
To thank Scarface for checking in. My daughter has a pit bull mastiff dog. No one enters.
Yeah.
I got an AR-15 and a Rottweiler. Both of the Rottweiler. That's another one. Let me see. 3 labs. One has the deepest, loudest bark. Will scare absolutely anyone.
Yeah.
My sister keeps an axe in her car for safety. Again, with the old school weaponry.
You know what? I'm okay with the axe in the car though, because that could actually help you in a multitude of other situations, like in an accident situation. It could.
If I'm going on a date with a girl, I get in the car and there's an axe. I'm probably done.
You're like, well, it's been real.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, you have an axe.
I'll text you. I really got to go to the bathroom.
Were they out of pepper spray? Like, seriously? As much as I love hearing when everyone has to protect themselves, it makes you wonder what kind of people live beside you. People with swords.
Yeah.
Guy with the Japanese katana. I've also got 5 pits.
Wow.
5. The puppy chow you must go through. I have cameras and another axe by the door, Glock 9mm by the bed. I carry a Hellcat 9mm. This chick has my CCW.
Okay.
Again, I am so surprised by the amount of swords and axes.
Here's my thing.
I think more of you have those than guns.
What do you all do when you and your wife are like, we're going to have, the other couples in the neighborhood over for card night, or we're going to host a party for your kids' birthdays and stuff? Is it like, do you guys go do like a house sweep and like you have a bag that you just like all the weapons go into? Like, how do you, when you have company? Like, I wouldn't, like, it's one thing to have them in the house and to educate your kids on how to operate them and like gun safety and all that kind of stuff. It's a whole nother thing to have someone else's kids in your house that may not have that education. You know what I mean?
I am just absolutely shocked.
So, like, I would hope that you, like, put it away real quick, and then when they leave, and be like, get the weapons bag and put them back out. That's fine.
No idea you guys had this much weaponry. Text message. Also, I take karate classes. I'm a white belt. All right. All
well,
right.
you keep at it. Move up that color belt rank.
That is impressive.
Q92.
Clouds today giving way to sunshine for your afternoon. That's going to warm us up to 75 degrees for the afternoon high. Overnight, a clear and starry sky, but chilling down with a low near 50. I am Mark J. Weather. Have a great day.
And heat waves right here on today's Hit Music Q92. Real quick, someone text. We saw Boys II Men at Epcot in Disney last November. They were awesome. It was only a 30-minute show. but it was all their songs. I'm sure they're good. They're hugely talented singers.
Yeah, that's not what we're
Our
saying
only
at all.
question is what kind of party atmosphere.
At a fair. That's all.
Yeah, where like I said, I saw Darius Rucker at the fair a couple years ago. He was awesome.
Yeah.
Shinedown, did the fair. Like at Stark
Good on
County,
them,
was it
though.
last year? Was it Mitchell Tenpenny was here? Country singer who I like.
Yeah.
He was great. You can dance and stuff to that.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Classically, fairs are country music. Is that fair? I mean, I would say a lot of times they do that, or classic rock.
Yeah.
I feel like that's usually the avenue. So good on you, Canfield, for bringing in Boys to Men.
Oh, absolutely.
I just wanted to know. Well, I'm curious as to how it.
What the vibe of it.
Yeah.
So we'll ask you guys on Monday. We'll ask you guys. And again, don't forget, all you going to see Styx tonight at the Clark County Fair. Going to be a great time. It's going to be a great night for a concert.
Yeah. Oh, no. Weather-wise, fantastic. Oh, and don't forget, if you're in the car getting ready to take your kids to school right now, try and win them these VIP African Safari Wildlife Park passes. And over to our live stream on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter. After you drop them off at school and drop an elephant emoji, you could be a lucky winner today.
We announced it at the end of the show. Next hour, Shinedown tickets to give away. That's coming up at Ed Sheeran's Shape of You, 7:57 at Q92. You think of the worst concert you ever went to, Jake?
I haven't been to very many concerts, actually. I think I maybe went to like 3 or 4 in my life. So
Who were the three?
I saw AJR twice.
So that's 2 of the 3.
Of course, the Wiggles when I was little.
Oh my God! Yes.
And A Day to Remember.
I'm not counting the Wiggles.
I'm not either, really. So 3. A Day to Remember in Mansfield Reformatory, and AJR twice.
I like A Day to Remember. That's like a heavy emo band.
Yeah.
Well, I'm adding to random facts about Jake. Once attended a Wiggles concert.
Yeah. And then I gave the dinosaur a rose.
What?
The dinosaur, Dorothy the dinosaur. She's green. She likes to eat
On
roses.
Wiggles?
Yeah. She likes to eat roses. That's her thing. So
You gave her a rose?
Yeah. We went to the gas station and bought a rose, and I gave it to her.
What?
What do you mean, what?
What? You went to a Wiggles concert. Apparently, the dinosaur loved roses.
Yes.
You bought a rose.
Yes.
And you handed it to her.
I believe so. Or I gave it to somebody that was like collecting them. But I think I remember her taking it from me.
All right, let's update you guys. Random facts about Jake now. Let me hit save on my document here on the this is reminiscent of my old list of why I was single. This is random facts about Jake. Passed out on Millennium Force. Can juggle and ride a unicycle. Wants to wrestle an alligator. May have killed his twin brother. Thinks Dora the Explorer is hot. Cuddles with his bearded dragon. Goes to Walmart and Grandpa's Cheese Barn for fun. Doesn't know what states border Ohio. Has never been to the strip club, now at age 24. Loves SpongeBob. Dated all his coworkers at the Jackson McDonald's. And now once attended a Wiggles concert and gave the dinosaur a rose.
Yeah.
There you
That's
go.
pretty good.
There's our list of random facts. Rando facts about Jake. I'm going to kick it off. My rage is being prescribed Ozempic and then finding out you cannot afford Ozempic, and now you can't do it anymore because it cost you $350.
Yeah, that's a big kick to the butt.
That is. By the way, Jake checked with his pharmacist parents, and they said that's pretty much the best deal I'm going to get.
Yeah.
For you people that pay less, God bless you. For people that got to pay more than they should for medications, you shouldn't pay more than you pay for your car in medication, in one medication. Rage room. Jake, you got some raids today?
Yeah, rage room. I don't understand why people walk, run, ride their bikes, ride their scooters in the middle of the street in the neighborhood when there's a sidewalk 5 feet from them.
I also have that rage.
Yeah.
I've said the same thing. Whenever I see a sidewalk I'm like, there's a sidewalk.
Yeah.
Why would you not walk on the sidewalk?
Move over 3 feet, go on the sidewalk, and let the cars drive.
Literally. I have the same rage. I've said that before. I'll say to myself in the car.
Yeah.
They'll be on the side of the road, and I got to, like, go around them, and I'm like, there's a sidewalk.
Yeah.
Like, especially, you're walking. There's a sidewalk.
Yeah.
It's a sidewalk.
Exactly.
For you.
Yeah.
It's for you.
Yeah.
For your safety.
Right.
You're a lot less likely to get struck by a car on the sidewalk.
Right. It could happen, but
No,
less
it
likely.
absolutely could happen, but I mean, it's God's will at that point.
Right.
I mean, I agree. It's a good rage.
Yeah.
Good rage. Let's see. We got the text line here. Rage room. When I sneeze about 46 times in a row, and I absolutely hate when I'm on my 10th sneeze and somebody that I'm talking to still having a conversation with me because I'm choking, I can't breathe, I'm snorting, and it's a hot mess, and they can't stop talking for 30 seconds as if I have any idea on what they're saying anyway. Rage room. I'm usually a 2 to 3 sneezer.
I definitely sneeze more than twice.
Yeah, there's never usually just one.
Yeah.
It's usually a 2 to 3, but I know people that they'll do it 10 times. I'm like, good Lord.
Yeah.
Good Lord. Listen to this. More than 14 million Americans age 50 and over actively play video games.
It just plays into how you think the retirement community is going to look here shortly.
40 million Americans.
I believe it.
50 and over. Think about that. They play video games. How about that? They found that in the study, they found that 3/4 of gamers age 50 plus play weekly, with 4 in 10 playing daily. Among gamers age 60 and above, 43% play video games every day.
What do you think they're playing?
I gotta imagine.
Tetris?
Well, you know what? Some of these. Listen, if you grew up a gamer, you stay.
Yeah, I would
I'm
think
not
some of
saying-
them Mario.
I'm not saying you don't go back and play the classics that you grew up with, because why wouldn't you?
Right.
But I think what a misconception might be is that everyone thinks they're all just playing Nintendo and Sega.
Right.
I don't know, because I'm
What do you think they're getting at the Atari?
going way back now.
We have one, and it
Going way
works.
back now. Listen, I have PlayStation 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Every one of them works.
Yeah.
All of them work. My brother has like Sega Genesis, Sega CD. He has Dreamcast.
Oh, I love the Dreamcast. That was my favorite machine.
But and I've done the rant a couple times on this show. I've told you, like, nursing homes are going to be different. You're going to have to have video games at the nursing homes, because Pop and Mama, when they go, I'm telling you, you're going to have people in their 60s playing Call of Duty. People in their 70s playing Call of Duty.
GTA.
Now playing it a little slower, but you know what I mean? But they're going to be playing those games. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm in my 40s. I play video games. Your husband plays video games in his 40s.
Yeah, he's in stories.
He plays video games.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see myself.
Like, not super often. Most of the time now he's playing, like, with my son. You see what I'm saying? Like, my son will come and get him and be like, hey, Dad, let's...
Yeah. But he's not like, what is this contraption? He's
oh, gosh, no.
like, let's go. Let's play. I mean, I see myself playing with my son. Now, I will. What a lot of you said is true. The video games have decreased since the birth of the child. But don't forget, he needs a lot of attention right now. There'll be a time where he begins to do his own thing.
Of course.
Then I shall return to my normal programming.
Right.
But I mean, that many, 40 million Americans over 50 actively playing video games.
And Lauren in the morning on Q92.
.806 right here on today's hit music. It's Q92. Christian here with you. Lauren, Jake hanging out with you on a Thursday morning, already in the 8 o'clock hour. Hope you guys are having a good start to your day. Thanks for having us on your radio, streaming us at Q92radio.com. And if you're watching on Facebook, YouTube, and X, thank you so much for checking out the show. Do yourself a favor. Go like our Facebook page. Subscribe to our YouTube page and follow us on X, formerly known as Twitter. Right now, go ahead. We'll wait. Elevator music. Coming up this hour, rock show ticket. I'm down with Papa Roach and Spirit Box with the Revolutions live tour coming to Blossom Music Center this next Wednesday, September 6th, 6:45 p.m. Start to that show. Great night of rock music. Amazing band. Jealous was on a weekend. I'd go. But tell me how. We got a pair of tickets to give away this hour, so when you hear the cue to call, be caller number 10, and you will be going to see Shine. That is incredible. Thank you guys so much for the conversation about fair food. A lot of interaction. Love that with you guys. Appreciate it on social media and on the text line. Sure everyone's hungry now. Well, you guys know what to do tonight. Get your ass.
Go get some food, yeah, or Canfield.
Or the Canfield Fair, either one. Go enjoy them. And
Christian's gonna go have his pasta.
If I put you at both fairs, you're welcome. You're welcome, fairs. Because we just helped both you guys out there.
It doesn't just help out our local fairs. It helps out our local 4-H kids.
All the local people with their food trucks.
That's right.
Absolutely. Of course, Sticks tonight at the Stark County Fair. We're going to hear Mr. Roboto. Enjoy that. Ever hear of Sticks, Jake?
I think I did play some of their music, and I noticed the song. I recognize the songs.
Okay, so probably from your youth, maybe your parents.
Yeah.
What kind of music? I know your parents got you with like Bare Naked Lady.
Yeah. What?
What was that?
It was Jake.
What happened?
It was like.
Oh, I thought someone played I don't even know what I want to say. Like I thought someone played like a chicken sound.
He was gonna answer you, and you started talking, so you just started going.
I didn't even know I did that.
I know that you told us your dad got you into Bare Naked Ladies. I was wondering, like, growing up in your house, what music was always like playing?
Hard one, because not a whole lot of music was playing. I think my mom was into like the really old stuff, like I don't even know. Like I don't know. Oh, Robert Palmer. My mom did love Robert Palmer.
Okay.
I've said before, my mom was huge into Neil Diamond. So Neil Diamond was heard a lot in my house growing up.
Okay.
And I told you, I cursed the day Amy Grant released that Christmas album.
No, stop. It's
my
the best.
mom would make Christmas cookies and play the same damn cassette.
You know what?
Of Amy Grant's Christmas album. If I had to hear that one song, Emmanuel, one more time. Oh my God. And I like Amy Grant. I was like, oh my God.
Listen.
And then she went through a Yanni phase.
Okay. There will come a time, though, that you hear that one of those songs from that Christmas
Don't
CD,
you play
and
that
you will
emotion
smile thinking of Mama Bigglesworth. I'm telling you. In our house, my mom was obsessed with Carly Simon. Obsessed. Like, we had the box set. Remember when that was a big deal?
Oh, yeah. My dad was a Johnny Cash guy.
Yeah.
So I'd get him Johnny Cash music. But he wouldn't, like, walk around the house playing music. Like, my mom would put on music to clean, to bake, to cook. She would just have it on.
Yeah.
Like, sometimes TV would be off, but she'd have music.
My dad was more the music guy. Like, he listened to music all the time. He was restoring a classic car when he died, but I can remember, like, hearing his music coming in from the garage, like, to the house or whatever. But he was big on, like, he loved Blues Traveler, which threw me for a loop.
Hook.
He loved Blues Traveler.
Hook and Run Around.
But he also loved things like Eric Clapton and Tina Turner and Billy Joel. He loved Billy Joel. So I'm just saying, like, my dad was the one always listening to music. It wasn't my mom. I mean, when she did, it was always Carly.
I see one thing when you
or Air Supply.
Air Supply, yeah.
Which I love Air Supply now because I loved their music when I was little.
But in my house,
a lot of love.
Yeah, I heard a lot of Amy Grant. I heard a lot of Neil Diamond, and I heard a lot of Yanni. More Yanni than I probably wish I could. Didn't even sing.
No.
Didn't even sing a damn song. Like, what are we listening to?
Yeah.
It's yawning at the Acropolis. Well, screw the Acropolis.
Isn't it funny though? Like, because now I feel like I don't know. My kids are more, especially my son, is more influenced by like what we listen to. Like my son has never really heard the Beastie Boys. Sat down and actually watched the entire Beastie Boys documentary with my husband. And like now he's into like shooting music videos in the style of like the fisheye, like the Beastie Boys used to do, and like loves their music, wants to listen to them. And but it's he loved the Beatles growing up because of my husband, and it just I don't know. It's so weird how either you really take to it or like every time you hear it, you're like, gosh, oh my, because they wore you out on it.
Oh, I got worn out on Amy Grant and Yanni.
I'm
And
telling
Neil
you,
Diamond.
someday you're gonna see little Jimmy's gonna be under the tree opening his gifts, and that song's gonna come on by Amy Grant. And you're gonna be like,
First of all, it won't come up.
yes, it will,
I will not let it come up.
Christian.
His first Christmas is this year, and there's only one song.
Oh my gosh, I know where you're
that
going.
He is
You're not
hear,
gonna play it right now, are you?
He's going to hear it on a loop until it's
He's gonna
ingrained
play it.
into his head,
Brace yourself.
and he knows it until the end of time.
Here it
So even
comes.
when I'm gone, he knows it.
How did I know?
So Alexa, repeat this song forever. This is what he'll hear as we're putting things on the tree and I'm holding them. This is what we'll hear with the fireplace on, sitting in front of the tree. It'll be me and him and this banger.
We've been waiting all year for this night.
And it will be right.
We know it's August 31st.
And it will be a Merry Christmas. Day 12, Olivia Rodrigo. It's Vampire, Q92. What is a weird deal breaker for you? I'll tell you one of mine. French tip toenails.
French.
I don't
toenails.
trust a girl with French tip toenails.
I don't know.
I feel like she'll key my car. I said this before. She'll key my car, punch out my car window, ruin my credit.
Okay.
I do not trust a girl with French tip toenails.
Okay, weird question. Was it a French tip like the ends are
Yeah,
painted?
the white. Like the white are on the tip.
Okay. I've
Yeah.
never seen toenails like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, well, you shouldn't.
Okay.
Because you should run.
Okay.
Because that girl will fight you physically. She will throw a beer bottle at your head.
I can see that.
Yeah. I'm telling you. Be careful with that. That's for some reason that me personally smoking.
Yeah, I
Could
agree
be
with
one.
that.
Like, no. I'm good on that. So I'm curious. I gave you time.
You did?
I'll give you more time because some people text in. If you don't like dogs, deal breaker for this person on the text line. I get that. Gotcha. Very bad teeth. They do not have to be perfect, but super crooked, broken, missing, or visible cavities make me cringe, someone says. Enclosed shoes without socks tell me you enjoy the smell of Fritos and vinegar on your feet, and that's not okay. Deal has been broken. That is fantastic. Oh, man. Deal breaker. I'm a guy before I was married. Mine would be if the girl I had guy friends that they talk to all the time, if they keep in contact with an ex, unless it was their child's father, of course, and won't stop. I get that. If someone has a child with someone, they have to be in contact with them.
Right.
But if like the girl you're dating is just always talking with or around her ex, no,
Yeah.
I'm not doing that.
No.
Something doesn't seem right.
Bye.
Those are some people's, they're deal breakers. Olivia Rodrigo, it's Vampire right here on today's Hit Music Q92. 16 minutes after 8. Got a forecast from Mark Johnson coming up. Shine Down tickets we're giving away this hour. It's all coming up on Q92. And then I want to know people who met who they're with without the help of anything. Internet. No dating sites, no eHarmony, no Facebook, none of that. Some of you text in here. Let's see. Maybe this will help you guys. You know that when they tell you singles, they go, well, you got to get out there and meet somebody. But, well, where? Let's find out where. Met at work. 14 years together, married 9. One for work.
Yeah.
Met my wife in 98. I don't believe there were online methods at the time. Well, where'd you meet her? Where did you guys meet? My best friend met her husband in a bar on Halloween. Married Fred Flintstone and still together 15 years later.
Oh, that's a cute story.
There you go. Bar, Halloween party. How about that? That's where they met.
I wonder if they have a Bam Bam.
They might. Or if they do Bam Bam.
Well, I'm sure they do.
If they have a kid, Bam Bam. They did Bam Bam.
Right.
Been with my man for 8 years now. We met through mutual friends. The old mutual friend still works.
Yeah.
Met my husband at a friend's house party.
See, I think friends are good because they know your personality and the other person's personality. So I don't mind a good friend fix-up for people. You know what I mean?
It's great. You should just stop at the first sentence. Met my wife at Chives. Fantastic. That is the Barn Alliance, my friend.
Love Chives.
Her and I had mutual friend. The mutual friend and her came up to me and introduced herself. We talked for a while that night, exchanged numbers. Started dating a few weeks later. Chives, where you can find love. I met my husband at Screwy Louie's in Akron 25 years ago. I was on the dance floor. He came up behind me and danced to the song Next Too Close.
I love that story.
I've been to Screwy Louie's.
Me too.
I've been to Screwy.
Fun fact for part of my bachelor, or no, it was my 21st birthday. We went to Screwy Louie's in Akron.
Why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
I remember seeing girls that weren't. Girls just started dancing topless.
At Screwy Louie's?
Yeah.
Not the night I was there, but okay.
Great night. I met my girlfriend through a friend, but my girl also worked at Taco Bell.
Oh, I have one. My husband and I met when I was working for the cleaning company that cleaned his company's offices. He thought I was good looking. Word got back to me. The rest is history. 15 years together. That's actually my cousin.
Cleaned her office.
That's how they met.
Now it cleans her heart. You ever been put in the friend zone, Jake?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah. Lots of times.
I'm quite familiar with that.
When did you find out you were in the friend zone?
Pretty much right away.
Right away? What's a key to you? How do you know?
I don't know. They don't show interest. They don't want anything to do with you, or they might be in a relationship already.
See, I don't consider that friend zone. I just consider that
right.
she's dating someone.
Yeah.
But it's been there. I saw an article on 8 reasons why girls friend zone guys. And we all know, guys, friend zone is a terrible place to be if you like a girl. I like you. You're a buddy. Oh. I mean, in your head, you just hear, no! Oh, you said buddy? Did you call me buddy? Oh, son of a bee stick. We've all been there. Well, maybe some of you have. A lot of you have realized, oh no, I'm the friend. I think a good sign is when she's telling you about other boys. That's when you need to realize. I'm the guy you talk to about the guys. Oh damn.
Yeah.
Oh no. I found an article of 8 reasons why girls friend zone guys. And listen, I always say too, you're entitled. Just because someone likes you doesn't mean you have to like them back.
Right.
I've never felt that way. I don't think it's rude. If I'm like, I like you, I don't like you that way. It's embarrassing.
Yeah.
It sucks. But a lot of times us guys, we tend to get pissed.
Yeah.
And start, it's like, just because I like you.
Right.
But it says the reasons why that we get friend zoned is, I'll go through the list real quick. She's not sure what kind of guy you are yet. That's not what we're all about.
Okay.
She's going to keep you in the friend zone. She's too familiar with you.
Yeah.
You guys know each other too well. There's no mystery. There's no, wonder what he's like. Just get too close. She probably likes someone else, it says. She might be too busy right now for a relationship. You both know each other's history too well. See, I always thought that could be a positive thing.
It could.
Because, like, I know your secrets. You know mine. There's no lies here. There's no secrets here. Let me see. She could be dealing with stuff in her life. Could be. She could want to get to know you first, not as a buddy. She genuinely just wants to be friends with you. That's probably it. So those are eight reasons why they put you in the friend zone. It happens.
It does.
It happens, but like I said, for me, I always, if I got put in the friend zone, I knew that my telltale was usually when any girl would start telling me about her boy trouble.
Yeah.
Well, I like this guy. Like, you like this.
Not me, but
Oh, I got you. That's when I do I do my little slow fade. I would do my slow fade into the darkness.
Yep.
Be like, exit stage left.
Q92.
Clouds today giving way to sunshine for your afternoon. That's going to warm us up to 75 degrees for the afternoon high. Overnight, a clear and starry sky, but chilling down with a low near 50. I am Mark J. Weather. Have a great day.
And don't forget, Shine Down tickets coming up this hour. Be listening for the cue to call. When you hear it, be caller number 10. We'll be going to see Shine Down with Papa Roach next Wednesday. Come on now. At Awesome Music Center. Someone text in, can you shout out to my boy, Herman Potts? It's his birthday. Happy birthday, Herman.
Yeah, happy birthday, Herman.
Potts. Sounds like a name that makes me say something I shouldn't.
Like bend over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Other ones I've heard. Or Hugh Janus.
Dear Lord.
Hugh Janus. Did you ever see that clip where the weather guy got caught doing that?
Yes, I did.
He
I thought
didn't
it was on TikTok.
He didn't realize what he said, and the other
Yeah.
anchor couldn't stop laughing and told him. And then he laughed. He's like, oh my God, I fell for it. The old Hugh Janus trick. Got him. Thanks for having us on your radio. Thanks for tuning in to Q92radio.com. And if you're watching on Facebook, YouTube, or on X. Thank you very much for checking out the show. Don't forget, we're giving away a 6-person VIP car pass to the African Safari Wildlife Park.
Whoa.
Wildlife Park.
Wildlife Park.
You can drive through there and feed the animals. As Lauren likes to say, for $10 extra, you can ride a camel.
You sure can.
We're going to give it away. All you got to do is head over to our live feed, whichever you pick. It could be Facebook, it could be YouTube, or it could be X. It doesn't have to be all three. Just pick one.
You have to like it.
Like the live feed and put the elephant emoji in the comments. People have done it already on Facebook, on YouTube, and on X. So thank you. You're entered. But like the live video feed and put the elephant emoji in there, and you're entered. We're going to randomly pick one of you at the end of the show. You up. It is, in fact, that simple. I laughed on our prep site where it says, listeners, who was the biggest loser you ever dated? I was like, Jesus.
Well,
That's,
it goes both ways.
I agree.
I know some guys that have dated some loser girls.
Some losers.
Yeah.
Some losers. It happens. Yeah, I'm sure people that have dated us have said he's a loser because of this.
Nah.
No, not you. Not Lauren. Not
Remember,
Lauren.
I don't have an extensive dating history here.
True.
Yeah.
True.
To be fair.
So, but I'm sure girls I knew. Christian was a loser. And here's that. I'd probably be like, yep, yeah, no, that's true.
Because I broke up with him and he was like, okay.
I don't think we
Have
should,
a nice life.
I don't think we should see each other anymore. Oh, you're probably right.
Right.
I'll see you then. I'm going to go move my couch. But I do.
I know, I forgot.
I have my sad day. I move my furniture around in my living room for a new feng shui or shui, whatever it is, and I'm good. I'm good. You have your one sad day.
Yeah.
You move your furniture in the living room, give it a whole new look, all new
Okay.
vibe.
Got it.
We're starting new, and you get up and you go about your business. I'm not saying I'm a tough guy or nothing, but
No, you just
you have your sad day. It's over.
pick yourself up by the bootstraps and carry on.
I've never been one to be like, no, come back. That's just never. No, I'm not saying I've been sad at girl and didn't want to see me anymore, because of course I was. I've just never been. Oh no, come back. That's just not been.
Good. You're not, like,
I've been like, well, man, that sucks. I didn't see that one coming.
right. You're not clingy.
Yeah, no. You could say the opposite.
I know we've been together for 2.5 years. I just don't think this is working out. All righty. You take care of you.
Christian, we've been married 30 years. I don't know if it's working. You know what? You're right. You're right. It's what it is.
Just throwing the
Do you want to
towel.
see counseling? No, I think we said it all right here.
Right.
I don't think we need a couch. I think we're fine. Let's just move on. No hard feelings. Still friends. Still friends. So, Jake, your last person you dated, why was she a loser?
Well, she only had like a part-time job, not making very much, and lived with her friend, mom, not even her own parents. It's like she kind of like left her family.
Oh, she disassociated.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds like a fun movie to watch on Max.
Right?
A series, if you will. It's like Euphoria, only different. Wow. I like how you came right with that one.
Yeah, he knew.
I was thinking about it for a while because, yeah.
Right, because we talked about it before we went on air.
You're like,
so he
oh,
was
I-
like, if they ask me, I know what I'm going to say.
You're like, oh, I remember that terrible.
It was that loser that disassociated herself.
I don't want any name. I don't care about that. I'm just curious. If you can
I mean, you
text
can
the
send
show.
the name. Kristen and I can know. We just won't read
We
it.
won't read the name. We never
Right.
do that. I'm curious both on the text line, if you want to call in.
I mean, I might
fine.
give it a Facebook Google if you include the name.
Right, look
Right.
it up. Comment on YouTube, Facebook, on X. What about the last person you dated made them a loser? Good question. Hard-hitting question. What are your answers? I want to see them. I want to read them. It's Nirvana. Smells like Teen Spirits. Q92. I always get calls from my DoorDasher. It infuriates me. And I don't get it. All right, we're condos.
You get mad that they call you?
Yes.
Oh.
What? Because they can't find my condo. And I'm sorry, but like, what about the 4 numbers of my address that are literally on the garage? Do you not see? plain as day, hi.
Touche.
And they come in there, are you in the apartments behind the condos? I'm like, no, we're the condos. And I say the numbers, and they go, oh, yeah, oh, there's the number right there. I'm like,
Do you have a front porch light?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, we do.
Well.
And the 4 numbers of the address are literally on the garage of the condo.
I know.
The color's gray. The numbers are bright white.
Yeah.
So I can't, I try to like see their point of view, and I'm like, I don't. And they always go, oh my God, it's right there. I was, yeah, it is. I don't want to speak with you. I just want you to drop the food off.
I know.
I don't like human interaction.
That's
it's not
kind of
you.
the point of DoorDash.
Yeah, it's not you. I don't like human interaction that much.
It's not you personally.
Yeah,
it's
not
all
you.
humans.
You could be anyone, and I'd be like, I don't want to talk to you. Anyone. No, I just for some reason I always get a call, and it always says DoorDash. I'm like, oh, you got to be kidding me.
Well,
hi, I'm your dasher. I don't know where you are. Where are you? Are you by the apartments? Or the condos before you get to the apartments?
Yeah, that would be kind of annoying.
I'm like, yeah, and they'll be like, oh my God, I'm right in front of it. Yeah.
Thanks for the call, though, buddy.
Yeah. I just don't understand. When you ask your spouse to help you with something and we can do that. Text in your questions for Joe. What do you want to know about Jake?
Yeah, let's hear him.
Text him in. I'll ask Jake. He'll answer. You'll get to know him a little better. No questions too crazy. No questions too silly. Well, maybe. It depends on what you text in. Keep in mind, it's a radio show. If I can't read it on the air, I can't read it on the air. So don't be too gross now. I know the answer to this first one, but I'll ask him just so he can answer it. Does Jake have a girlfriend?
Yes, I do.
Her name is?
Star.
That's a cool name.
It is, and that's her legal name. The first thing I asked her when I met her was like, is that your legal name? She goes, yeah.
You're like, that's not your real name.
Well, I mean, I don't know. Maybe
her parents named her Star.
Yep.
Okay. Where's she from?
Ashland, Ohio.
Is she there for college or
no,
she's
she
there?
lives there.
How did you meet her?
Bumble.
Yep. Great. You know what? Yes for Bumble.
Yes! 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 Yes!
And see, that's what I like Bumble, because the girl has to message you.
Yeah.
Even if you match, you can't talk to her unless she decides, I want to talk to you. So you met on Bumble, you matched, she messaged you, and you guys just hit it off?
Yeah, pretty much.
And how long you been together?
Almost 2 years.
Woo! That is a Bumble success story, everybody. How's about that? It's what it is. Great vacation. A lot of you have asked. Maybe not a lot of you, but a couple of you have asked. Maybe lots of it of the stretch. But great time with the family. Amazing time. First ever full week vacation. Loved it. I will say day 6, I was about ready.
This is a Q92 Sports Break with Christian Bigglesworth on Q92.
The Guardians beat the Twins yesterday 5-2. They're now 64-70 on the season and moved to 5 games back of the Twins in the AL Central. They're off today before starting a weekend series with the Rays tomorrow night at Progressive Field. The Akron Rubber Ducks lost to Bowie last night 5-2. They're now 59-63 on the season. They'll play Bowie again tonight at 6:35. Josh Naylor of the Guardians will be playing with the Ducks. He's there on a rehab assignment. That's a look at sports right here on today's hit music, Q92. With us on the radio. Obviously, we're going to be getting a finalist For everyone watching on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter, all you got to do, go to the live video, click the like, put a comment in there. Yes?
Nothing.
Oh, are you just pointing with me?
Yeah.
All right. I point to a
We're directing traffic on the video stream.
Sometimes when I see that, I think you want to say like
no. Nope.
I'm like,
continue.
Nope. But you still have chances on the radio here with Nicolina right after us, with Keller this afternoon, and of course with Ryan. Oh, you're not gonna do that one. You're not gonna do that one. Okay. We can play the game. We can play the game.
Well played. Played, Bigglesworth.
Radio didn't get to see that, but still.
No, but if you were watching.
So that's what you got. You got more chances. Keep listening. And if you are a finalist, 8:00 tomorrow. You guys know the drill. We're calling the winner. And if we're ending one contest, we're kicking off another one.
Jake's still laughing over there.
We're gonna do that. That was for Jake.
His face got real red, too.
Oh, Lord. Someone texted, you should have a large float next year with one of J&J's inflatables on it.
Oh, I would love
That'd
that.
That'd be a killer float for the parade.
Amazing.
Huh? That would be kind of nice.
Yeah, it would be.
But then you'd have to have people, I'm going to have to sign a waiver. Like, have people go down the slide during the parade, but then, they fall off, get run over. Everyone's mad. You know what I mean? So, oh, you killed a kid. Okay. All right. Well,
Christian, injuries, one thing.
I'm sorry. We tried to have fun. Our bad. It's 8:38 right here on today's Hit Music. It is Q92. Christian, Lauren, Jake here with you. Still to come this hour, Shine Down tickets to give away. Going to be doing the Q to call and giving away tickets to the Shine Down with Papa Roach and Spirit. If you want to win those tickets, keep listening, keep streaming, keep watching on Facebook, YouTube, and on X. When you hear that Q to call, beat caller number 10, and you'll win those. Also, if you're watching on Facebook, YouTube, or X, you want to win a 6-person African Safari Wildlife Park VIP car pass, do yourself a favor. Like the live video stream. Doesn't matter which site you're on. Just like it. Put the elephant emoji in the comments if you're entered, and Lauren's going to randomly select one of you at the end of the show. We're going to hook you up with that car pass to go to Port Clinton, ride through, and feed some animals. Really cool thing there. Also, we have a special guest coming up at the 9 o'clock hour, Lauren.
Oh, my goodness. Special is an understatement. So our friend Monty Durham, yes, that Monty Durham, the one from TLC, Say Yes to the Dress, is joining us again on the show, as is our friend Dowd Smith. She is the CEO and president at the National First Ladies Library. We have a really cool event for not just brides, but brides and their friends and their family members. One lucky bride from our area is going to walk away with a free couture wedding dress and Say Yes shopping experience with Monty Durham himself at LSR Bridal. The event is happening. They are going to be raffling this off at Gervasi Vineyard. It's coming up. We're going to get all the details. And this is in honor of Jackie O and JFK's 70th wedding anniversary.
Camelot.
Yes.
You really thought it was the most. You could arguably most handsome president and first lady of all
I'd get
time.
On board with that, 100%. I mean,
as a couple together.
Fashion
now, if we're going
sense
single,
wise
you might go.
Yeah.
There's other presidents you might go for, or first ladies who might go singular. But as a power couple,
oh yeah,
was there a better look for?
Well, a better dress. I mean, think about it. The legacy of class and just grace that Jackie O left behind when it came to the way she carried herself, the way she dressed herself. And we know that Monty is absolutely a huge fan of the history of Jackie Kennedy. And so that's how he is involved, even donating. He has one of 2 dresses that exist. It's an exact replica of Jackie Kennedy's wedding dress on display at the National First Ladies Library. You can actually go see it. But if you know somebody that's getting married, if there's someone in your life that's getting married, maybe you're the fiance, maybe you're the best friend. If you're in the wedding, maybe you're the new mother-in-law, maybe you are the mom of the bride. If you are the bride, doesn't matter. You can head to firstladies.org, get your tickets, you can go to Gervasi Vineyard, enjoy wonderful champagne, some appetizers. You can meet Monty himself and someone that night, which is happening Friday, September 15th, is going to win that couture wedding dress and shopping experience with Monty. It's pretty stinking cool. But Monty's going to come in and talk to us about it here shortly. He's going to be joining us, I'd say, in about a half an hour.
It'll be fun talking to him. That's coming up in the 9 o'clock hour. It's 8:42 right now. It's Bailey Zimmerman. It is Religious on Q92. Another clip.
How do you know that these were not our aircraft?
Some of the behaviors that we saw in a working area, we would see these objects being at 0.0 Mach, that's zero airspeed, over certain pieces of the ground. So what that means, just like a river, if you throw a bobber in, it's going to float downstream. These objects were staying completely stationary in Category 4 hurricane winds. These same objects would then accelerate to supersonic speeds, 1.1, 1.2 Mach, and they would do so in very erratic and quick behaviors that I don't have an explanation for.
It's real. They've always been real, folks. They've always been here.
A skiff is a small flat-bottomed boat.
What?
Yeah.
What? A skiff is a small, flat-bottomed boat?
Oh, hold on. You can spell it different for military. I just saw it.
Okay, I was like,
I was putting an SKIF. A military skiff is SCIF. And it says, is a sensitive, compartmentalized information facility with high security.
That makes a lot more
That
sense.
makes a lot more sense than meeting them in the boat.
Meet me on my canoe, and I'll tell you about aliens in my...
We're gonna go for a ride in the dinghy and have a conversation.
Meet me in Lake Cable in my... I have a paddle boat. We'll go out in the middle of it where no one can hear us. I'll tell you all about the aliens on my paddle boat.
The specific documentation I would have to talk to you in a skiff about.
Yeah. Wow, you have to go like off-site somewhere, like
Totally
off the grid.
Yeah, I was just thinking the same thing.
Check out this photo. I will tell you this. One of the things that happened in vacation Sunday night, Ocean City had a tornado warning. And they don't get tornado warnings. It's much more rare.
So they are like
than it is here.
The people in the South, when they get snow, they really overreact. Were they like that?
No one cared.
No one cared.
No one cared.
They were like, eh.
No one cared on the
we
boardwalk.
We never get them. Nothing's gonna happen.
No one cared on the beach. Beyonce cared. We're on the fifth floor. We're on the fifth floor with our 4-month-old baby. She cared.
Yeah.
And I went around and I found on Facebook a local. There's a Baltimore station, but they do weather for Ocean City as well.
Yeah.
So I found that, and I was watching one of their weather guys live. And I'm not even saying this to like, oh, man, Mark John. The difference in quality of information and communicating between Mark Johnson and other weather people around the country, you guys do not understand. Oh, that's a cue to call. Shinedown and Papa Roach, along with Spirit Box, going to be at Blossom Wednesday, September 6th. You could be there. Just be caller number 10 right now. 330-450-9292. Caller 10, the tickets are yours. Good luck. Hey, it's Christian from Q92 Morning Show here to tell.
Also, one other thing to add. I asked Jake if he played GTA.
Lauren made fun of me.
My Lord. You know how I drive, Christian.
Yes.
It wasn't that bad.
It was like he missed off a controller.
I missed one turn. I didn't know. I thought you told me Reddit was on my right. It was on my left.
Either way, you have eyeballs and you know where the driveway was, and he tried to take us back to get into Rite Aid. I saw my life flash before. I'm like, we're going to take out the Rite Aid sign if he tries this. He did hit the brakes, thank God.
I stopped. We're fine. We made it.
Wait. I'm not sure I understand what happened. You turned right where you can't turn?
No, he missed the driveway. So, when you go up Sawberg, how there's Rite Aid on the left?
Yeah.
Okay, so I told him to stop there to get more candy. And he was thinking it was on the right side of the street. And I'm like, I kept going, Jake, get over in the left lane. It's right there. Jake, over in the left lane. It's right there. And he still kept thinking, no, it's on the right. Like he's ignoring me, right?
He's like, yeah, Rite Aid. It's on the right.
Yeah.
Makes total sense. Right.
And when he finally realized it, he was going to go for it. But we were about 4 feet past the driveway. So he almost would have had to have like busted a mini Yui or gone through the grass. And I'm like, no, just turn left at the light. I'm like, that's why I got real quiet. And I'm like, do you play GTA? Because
he doesn't, does he?
No,
I have before, yeah.
You have?
Yeah.
Would have never guessed. Would have never guessed that. But I'm glad to hear you do. Reminds me, for some reason, of Charlotte's Web.
That was a really
Because one of the words that the spider Charlotte wrote was terrific.
Aw.
That pig's terrific.
I remember reading the book in school and being really sad.
Oh, it was the cartoon that got me.
Super bummed out.
Cartoon
the movie?
got me, yeah.
Yeah.
Charlotte died.
I don't think I don't think I watched it after I read the book. I was like, this is too much.
Oh,
My little 4th grade heart couldn't take it.
they were going to give the pig was going to be killed.
I know.
And thank God the spider came up with a plan to write words in her web. And they couldn't kill the pig because, well, it was terrific.
I mean, the amount of ingenuity that happened in that barnyard.
Man, those are some smart-ass animals and spiders.
Yeah.
They did a hell of a job.
I wonder if things like that happen at African Safari Wildlife.
They
Parks
could.
Behind the
They
scenes.
could all talk and help each other, but I don't think. I think you're fine. I don't think those animals go there to be slaughtered and eaten.
No,
They're
but I'm
there to
saying, like,
eat food.
Gilbert's is struggling with his relationship, like they talk,
Gilbert?
Yeah, maybe there's a Gilbert animal
Oh.
up there. Like I'm saying, that's one of their
You
names.
remember the pig's name, right?
Oh, Hamlet? No, I don't know.
Hamlet. You remember the pig Caesar? Jake, you ever hear of Charlotte's Web? Always curious.
I have.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Yeah.
That deserves something.
All right, there we go.
Yes! 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 Yes!
You read it or saw the movie?
Saw the movie. I think
Now they made a new one. Did you see the original?
I don't know. I probably.
That's okay.
I'm guessing.
I think we watched it in school because you were supposed to read the book.
Oh, okay, maybe. Yeah.
I don't think I did, but
okay.
It was sad.
It was very sad. It was heavy.
Charlotte gave no F stuff. You remember? She's like, I'm going to die now, Wilbur. I'm like, what?
Yeah,
What?
she was a brave little soul.
I have to die. It's time to die. Bye, Wilbur. Like, Jesus.
Oh, she was like proper.
Like, Charlotte, don't go. I remember.
Oh, it was very, very sad.
He cried. Then all of a sudden, Charlotte's babies came down on their web
Yeah,
and introduced themselves to Wilbur, and they lived happily ever after.
I know.
I think.
I mean, I had an ending, but it was a struggle.
Zuckerman's famous pig.
I remember in 4th grade. I should have known then I was doomed because I cried everything.
Line here today. Christian and Lauren need a little advice. Is it too early to start Christmas shopping? Now, if you know me, you may think I'm going to say yes. No. To decorating, I say no to early. But understanding inflation and understanding how some people are on budgets and some people don't necessarily have all this extra money to go at one time and spend one time big time, I think there is nothing wrong if you know what people want and what you're going to get somebody, in my opinion, just start now and stashing away, putting them in the attic or hiding them in the basement or wherever you hide your gifts from your kids or family members, and start now. I think it could be economically, it could be beneficial depending on your situation.
Yeah, I 100% agree. I think during the year, so here's my mom would shop all year, and then we get around to Christmas and she'd give us our gifts and everything. She'd be like, I actually got you some other stuff too, but I forgot where I hid it. You can't do that. And then throughout the next year, she would gradually like find it, or she'd give it to us on our birthday and be like, remember those gifts I told you? Found them.
Happy 8th birthday. I'm 40.
No, that has happened. Like 3 years later, she found it. She's like, well, I know how you are. You snoop. And she's not wrong. I am a snooper. I've gotten better about it as I've gotten older, but I would ruin my Christmas every year. But yeah, I think with the financial landscape, are you kidding me? If you find a deal on something you know they're going to be asking for, why not?
Yeah, if you drop, 100 here, 100 there, as opposed to going and dropping like hundreds in December that you might not,
Well, and I think Amazon's kind of conditioned us to that, because how many...
Hello, who is this?
This is Crystal.
Hey, Crystal, where are we calling from this morning?
Dover.
All right, Crystal, congratulations. You're calling number 10. You're the winner.
Awesome.
Congratulations, Crystal. You scored yourself a pair of tickets to see Shine Down with special guest Papa Roach and Spirit Box, happening next Wednesday at Blossom Music Center. Tell everybody your favorite station, making you a winner.
Q92.
I really don't believe. It's hard to believe I don't golf at all, and I have no interest because all my friends do.
Yeah,
and I have no interest, and I have nothing against golf. I can't watch it.
Yeah.
I'm uninterested to watch it. I'm uninterested to play it.
That's like instant nap. I'm sorry. If you turn on like the PGA Tour, like some sort of tournament, no.
My friends get so excited to watch golf, especially like the U.S. Open and like the Masters. They get so excited. I'm like the odd man out, like, sure.
There's two sports. And I love I love both of them. I love golf and I love tennis. I used to play tennis. I played tennis in high school. In fact, our neighbor was a master professional, whatever. He gave me lessons. It is the most boring sport to watch ever. Tennis and golf.
I can't.
They're fun to play.
I'm in the minority though, because like I said, how many guys love golf? I don't. And I've tried. Two sports I've honestly tried to watch and get into are golf and hockey. I've tried hockey more than golf.
I'd like to watch hockey. I think I might like hockey.
I love going to a hockey game live. Because hockey live is fantastic.
Yeah. I just want to see somebody get jacked up against the plexiglass.
I just can't get it.
That's how you're going to get me to a hockey game.
Someone says disc golf is superior golf.
Disc golf is fun. I really enjoy it on the PS4, PS5.
Disc golf?
Yeah.
Never
with the
played
move
disc
controllers.
Golf. Never played disc golf.
That's the only way I've played it.
I've never played pickleball.
Oh, I love pickleball. We played as a family up at Butler Park and Green. They have great pickleball courts. You'd like it.
Pickleball?
Yeah.
It's just like tennis with a shorter court?
Nah.
And bigger paddle, or more of a paddle than a racket?
Kind of, but there's different rules. And there's a kitchen, Christian.
Pickleball. Do they have a fun name for the ball? Like in
pickleball.
That's what it's called?
Yeah, I think so.
Like in badminton, it's the shuttlecock.
It is that, yeah. You're right.
I didn't know if the pickleball had any kind of fun.
I don't think so. I mean,
Anything
maybe
with
I'm wrong.
shuttlecock.
I just think it's fun because, like, right up by the net, it's called the kitchen.
The kitchen.
Like the zone. It's called the kitchen.
Shine Down. Love that band. That's a symptom of being human right here on today's Hit Music. Q92. Be listening. We got more tickets to give away. That awesome concert that's coming here next Wednesday at Blossom Music Center. It's 8:56. Again, if you haven't done it yet, go over to our Facebook, our YouTube, or our X live video stream of the morning show. Click the like button and put the elephant emoji in the comments. That'll enter you for a chance to win a 6-person African Wildlife Safari Park car pass we're going to give away at the end of the show. I'm going to pick one of you randomly. You got to like the video, and you got to put the elephant emoji in the comments, and you'll be good to go. Also, coming up in the 9 o'clock hour, going to be talking to Monty Durham, Lauren.
That's right. Monty Durham from TLC's hit series Say Yes to the Dress Atlanta is going to be joining us again on the show. He's a friend of the show, has been on before. Is coming back to Canton to host an amazing cocktail event at Gervasi Vineyard in the Villa Grande. Listen, you don't have to be a bride. Maybe you know a bride. Maybe your best friend's getting married. Maybe your sister's getting married. This event is a meet and greet event where you get to not only meet Monty Durham, but sip on some champagne, have some fabulous hors d'oeuvres. It's going to be a great night, but one lucky lady is going to walk away with a free couture wedding gown donated by Monty Durham himself. Also, we'll get a Say Yes shopping event with him where they consult together at LSR Bridal. I mean, if you're getting married, Christian, I know you don't realize this, but as a girl, as a woman, when you're getting married, like, you've got to look your best. I mean, it's that dress. The moment you put the dress on, like, you all know. I don't know if you've ever watched the show, but I absolutely love it because Monty will tell you like it is. If he does not like a dress on you, he will tell you he does not like a dress on you. So who better than to shop with than Monty Durham? He will make sure you look fabulous for your special day. And he's coming to Canton. This is all happening Friday, September 15th. You want to go? First of all, keep listening to Q92 because we've got some tickets for giveaway. Plus, we're giving away raffle tickets to try and win that couture wedding dress and shopping experience. All of this benefiting the National First Ladies Library. If you're interested, you can go to firstladies.org and get your tickets or for more information.
It's all coming up in the clock hour. It's Bruno Mars, Locked Out of Heaven on Q. Someone texted, you should have a large float next year with one of J&J's inflatables on it.
Oh, I would love
That'd
that.
be a killer float for the parade.
Amazing.
Huh? That would be kind of nice.
Yeah, it would be.
But then you have to have people, I'm going to have to sign a waiver. Like, have people go down the slide during the parade, but then, they fall off, get run over. Everyone's mad. You know what I mean? So, oh, you killed a kid. Okay. All right. Well,
Christian, injuries, one thing.
I'm sorry. We tried to have fun. Our bad. Saturday, we went out. We took the kids swimming at his grandfather's.
Oh,
and,
that's
Jamie's,
fine.
her father. We went over there and we swam.
Yeah.
Did that. Then, unfortunately, we tried to eat food afterwards. And I had 2 consecutive awful ordering experiences.
So, like, you DoorDash?
Where I went. No,
okay.
We tried to go. It was, first of all, it was weird to begin with. Watch the time. Okay. It was weird to begin with because I suggested after swimming, hey, why don't we all just go get someone little? I don't want to go to like an expensive
right.
somewhere. I don't care if it's fast food or just a place that's quick, not that expensive. Let's just grab a bite while we're out. I was like, yeah. And then somehow we end up going to Mexican, which if you know me at all, I can't stand Mexican food.
I love it.
As far Mexican food as I go is Chipotle. So the whole time we're driving, I'm like, this was my idea.
And it got hijacked.
And somehow we're going to a place where everyone knows I won't like any of the food. But I'm thinking there's got to be something, right? Got to be something.
No.
Maybe they have an American menu or some stuff. I know Don Poncho's has actually an awesome American menu.
Yeah, their fries are so good.
Burger, fry, the grilled cheese. It's awesome. This place did not.
Okay.
So I decided, I was thinking, okay, I like Chipotle. What if I get a burrito? And I'm just very specific to the man. And I say, I just want steak and rice.
Yeah, simple.
Seems like, okay, that might work.
Right?
That might work. I didn't take into account that I was in a authentic Mexican restaurant. So I explained this to the gentleman, and he nodded many times.
I got it.
I said, just, burrito, just steak and rice. You don't want this. I don't want that. You don't want this. I don't want that. Do you want this? I don't want that. I thought I just said I wanted just steak and rice. In my head, I said this. I'm like, I thought I made this pretty clear.
I was going to say, did you say this to the waiter?
I said
because that
steak,
doesn't sound like
and he just kept questioning other things that, like, I said I didn't want on it.
Right.
And I spent
He was making sure.
a good couple minutes going, no, just steak and rice. Just steak and rice. Do you want tomatoes? Just steak and rice. Do you want this? Just steak and rice. And somehow that wasn't working. So it comes out.
And it wasn't steak and rice.
First of all, my own fault. I probably expected to see something looking like a Chipotle burrito. And it came out like this very loosely wrapped, I guess, burrito, if you will. Now, first of all, there was cheese on the side and cheese drizzled on the top. I have no idea where the cheese came into the picture. After I spent 10 minutes saying, just steak and rice. Just steak and rice.
Well, but they love to garnish with their queso.
Just steak and rice.
And most people would appreciate that. Queso
I
drizzle.
looked at that and I felt bad because the girls both looked at me like, oh no. And I looked at my plate. I looked at them. I looked back at my plate. I just thought, here we go. Scrape off the cheese. My poor fiance was trying to, oh no, we can fit. I'm like, it's fine. Please sit down. Please sit down. Because she's starting to get up, coming over to my plate. Like, please sit down. I love you. Please sit down. Let's not make a scene in the damn Mexican restaurant. I'm the picky eater.
Yeah, but she felt bad because she probably knew, like, he doesn't even like this to begin with, and that's what he got. Oh, God.
So I scrape off the cheese. Then I go to pick it up. And the whole GD thing just falls apart. It was so wrapped loosely, it just,
right.
It looked like a piece of bologna. The rice is orange. I was like, what the hell is orange rice?
Well, a lot of times they'll put like salsa or tomato paste. Like, that's how you make Mexican rice.
That made me like, oh, here we go. This is just great. So I mustered it down somehow to say it didn't taste good, in my opinion, realizing that I don't like Mexican food and everyone else does. It was awful. What is this? What is a bonus? Someone said. Well, sometimes a company will decide to just give you extra money to show appreciation for what you do. Sometimes they give a Christmas bonus. Sometimes they just give you an end of the year bonus. Whatever. Text message, a damn pizza luncheon. Not the pizza party. Not the dreaded pizza. A kick in the ass. It was not expected. What is going on? On the text line things. Right now. So what? We'll see what it is. What's the last bonus you got from your job, or what's the last way your company or boss showed their appreciation? So far, we have a kick in the ass and a pizza luncheon. Let's see what else you guys got. Man, that bonus sounds wonderful. Yes. Yes, it does. Someone out there had to have gotten something, right?
Right.
This guy got a pizza party. He's winning right now. He can't win this contest. Again, best thing your boss or company ever did for you. No matter how big or small, let me know. Saw Hooters in Myrtle Beach. Great wings. I will die on that hill. You're like, oh, you only go there because the boobs. First of all, I don't like their pantyhose. Second of all, I don't like they wear them real dark brown grandma pantyhose under their shorts.
Well, it matches the colors.
Like
They're
it.
orange and brown.
Ruins it almost for me. Almost.
Interesting.
Don't like it. Don't like it at all. But their breaded wings with their curly fries, I'm telling you right now, I'll put those up against anybody. If you've been to Hooters and you have an open mind, You know I'm telling the truth. Jake, ever been to a Hooters?
I have not.
It's all right. I mean, it's not like there's one around. I can't, like, blame you for that. Like, I don't know where the closest one is.
Have you ever been to a Dick's Last Resort?
Nope, never heard of it.
Ever been to a Dick's Sporting Goods?
Yes.
All right.
Have you ever been to a Dick's Last Resort?
No.
Doing,
Oh, wait, is that where they insult you and put the
they're
hats
so
on you?
mean.
I did go to that one.
I like borderline like you start taking it personally.
Well, they go after you.
They do.
Yeah. And they'll go after you physically. Not attack you, but, like, they'll go in on you.
Yeah. I don't know that I could take
Like,
my
I
kids
would,
there.
if you're someone who's very either self-conscious. You know what I love about our sister station, AM 1310 WDPN?
That it smacks. I mean, it's so
Man,
good.
You go to pee sometimes. You leave this studio. You have to walk by the WDPN studio to come back to our studio.
Yes.
You know, shout out to Rex in the morning.
Sexy Rexy.
Clint, our newsman, our buddy.
Absolutely.
Does the news every day and calls high school football here on the station. But, man, you'll come back from the bathroom and you'll hear an absolute banger coming out of that studio.
It could be Billy Joel. It could be Madonna. It could be Michael Bolton. I mean, I've heard come out of that. I've heard the Fievel song somewhere out there.
Whoa, somewhere out there.
Yeah.
Tremendous song.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's
that's
good.
a great song.
Yeah.
That was a sad movie at times.
Oh, my gosh.
American Tail.
That might be the first time as a child that I knew what depression was.
Kid lost his family.
I know. And then you were worried about losing yours. It made you a paranoid child.
Like, oh, damn. No. Find your family, Feifel. Oh, and that song wasn't exactly the happiest song either.
No.
Oh, underneath the same blue sky. Oh, my God. Some schools start back this week. I talked about that earlier on this morning.
Ugh.
The Not Daughter goes back Thursday.
Wow.
Thursday. My nephews don't go back till like the 31st or something.
2 weeks from today.
Youngstown Ursuline goes back.
We have 2 more weeks
Thursday.
of summer. That's crazy early to me.
Thursday. So I don't know if any other schools are starting this week, but to those of you, the bus drivers, we'll welcome you back this week.
I know. I can't wait.
Some of you, not all of you, but some of you will be back this week. Teachers driving to school every morning, the custodians driving to school every morning, the principals, all. We love you.
We've missed you.
Welcome you back. We didn't get a summer break. But God bless you. Hey, you picked your profession, we picked ours.
Touche.
What it is. Frye or Froyo?
No.
Frye. What is Froyo? Froyo.
Frozen yogurt.
What?
What?
I don't like it.
It's like ice cream.
That is where that is where you and I go different ways. It is not ice cream.
It is.
It is not ice cream. And Ariana Grande, that is Die For You right here on today's Hit Music, Q92, 10 minutes after 9. It's Q92 Morning Show with Christian, Lauren, and Jake hanging out with you guys this morning, getting you ready for this Thursday, getting closer and closer to that Labor Day weekend. Don't forget, it's a back in the day Labor Day weekend here on Q92, so come on.
Oh, you better be listening to us while you're grilling and hanging out.
When you're driving to the fair, having that barbecue, taking the boat out on the lake, whatever it is you're doing, like you said.
Washing the cars.
You need to have Q92 on this week because it's going to be
cleaning the house.
Banger after banger after banger from them TRL days.
Making food for the picnic.
Oh, man. Building a Lego house. Whatever it is you're doing. You're definitely going to want to have Q92.
Why that?
I don't know. Coming up, Monty Durham from Say Yes to the Dress Atlanta joins the morning show again. We've been talking about the amazing event coming up at the
September 15th
That's
at
the
Gervasi
date.
Vineyard. Yeah.
Gervasi Vineyard. We're going to talk all about it. He can't stay away from Canton.
No, we can. He
Who
loves
can?
us. He loves us.
And who can, I ask
Get out
you?
of here.
He's coming up. You're not want to miss that. You can watch him. You can see him.
Yep.
You're like, oh my God, I want to see Money Durham. Go over to Facebook, YouTube, or X. First of all, don't talk so loud. And go over to Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. You're going to watch him. He's going to be on the show with us here coming up here in about maybe 10 minutes.
Yeah, if you are just now getting to work, or maybe you're sitting at your desk listening to us on the stream, as long as your company doesn't have a social media policy, why don't you head on over and open that browser? You're not going to want to miss it.
You know what? And even if they do, be a bad boy.
I know. It's Thursday before a long weekend.
What are they really going to do? Fire you? And
Right.
your life tailspins? What's really going to happen? Fallout Boy. We didn't start the fire. It's Q. Another clip.
How do you know that these were?
How is the world not talking about this more? How is every show, whether you're sports talk, wacky FM morning show, news talk, farm talk, NPR, smooth jazz, I don't know, whatever it is you're talking about, why was yesterday the only thing people were talking about not the Navy pilot testifying under oath in front of our government that basically there are UFOs? Not basically, he claims there are. And mind you, he's under oath. Now, have people probably lied under oath? Probably, but that's really far to take it for a lie. You know what I mean?
Yes.
That's really far to take it to go, I'm going to sit in front of Congress for a joke or just for poops and giggles. This guy was speaking yesterday. I mean, I've known there's aliens. You can't tell me that out of all the planets and all the universes and all the solar systems, we are the only one that has living beings. And people tell me, yeah, we are. Yeah, we are. Like, does that make sense? Does that really make sense?
Well, I mean, it's been long known that, like, the Navy and the Air Force, I mean, different branches of military have had video that they have actually released of things that they believe could be UFOs.
Yeah. What do they call them now? UABs, they call them, or something else? They have a new name they call them. I mean, this is the clip of him telling you. I mean, it's right here.
If you believe we have crashed craft, stated earlier, do we have the bodies of the pilots who piloted this craft?
As I've stated publicly already in my News Nation interview, biologics came with some of these recoveries. Yeah.
Were they, I guess, human or non-human biologics?
Non-human, and that was the assessment of people with direct knowledge on the program I talked to that are currently still on the program.
And was this documentary evidence, this video, photos, eyewitness? Like, how would that be determined?
The specific documentation I would have to talk to you in a skiff about.
I don't know what a skiff is, but that's where they'd have to talk. Someone Google skiff.
I'm on it.
I assume that means like in private, away from everybody else. You know what I mean? Maybe in a padded room. Another clip.
How do you know that these were not our aircraft?
Some of the behaviors that we saw in a working area, we would see these objects being at 0.0 Mach, that's 0 airspeed, over certain pieces of the ground. So what that means, just like a river, if you throw a bobber in, it's going to float downstream. These objects were staying completely still.
Boy, we didn't start the fire right here on today's hit music. Q92, we have a forecast from Mark Johnson coming up. Then, my friends, it is time. We are going to be talking to Monty Durham from TLC, Say Yes to the Dress Atlanta, and Patty Dowd-Schmidt, President and CEO of the National First Ladies Library in Canton. They're both coming up next right here on Q92.
Listen to this. So you know Evan, right? I mean, he used to work here. He's also my nephew. There is this place on the way between like North Canton area and Hartville. where there's like a sharp bend, okay? So these people have a mailbox and it's kind of like right on the bends. So he took the curve too fast and he hit that mailbox, right? Jacked his car up. Those people, the neighbors came out and they're like, yeah, their mailbox has been hit so many times. They decided to go ahead and fill that post with concrete. I mean, it was solid as solid could be. I mean, they're like, it had to have been hit at least 20 times. And they were finally like, this is enough.
They're like, you will not wreck your car.
Exactly.
Christian was big pimping in his Ford Escort. Yeah, it was called a Ford Lynx, but it was literally the exact same.
I'm looking at the picture. It really is.
Like, I don't know what the Lynx was or what, because it didn't say Escort on the car. It said Lynx.
See, mine was an Escort, the one that I totaled, and it was like, remember those ones that were like aqua green?
Who doesn't?
Yeah.
The biggest mistake on the text line, biggest mistake I ever made as a teenage driver was letting my now wife in the car back then. Fair enough. Fair enough. What was your biggest teenage driving mistake? When you got your license, somewhere between 16 and 20, you were a teenager.
Right.
What was your big, and it was your fault. I don't mean, I got sideswiped by an a-hole I mean, you made the mistake. It was your fault. It was my fault I hit that mailbox. No one else's fault. I mean, I got it. I pulled that thing right out of the ground. Right out of the ground.
I'll never forget, I was with a friend when we were in high school, and she had her license before me, and we were pulling in somewhere, and she hit somebody's car pulling into the parking spot. Now, when I say hit it, there was a scrape, but wasn't horrible, but she did do damage. She backed right back out of that parking spot and left. I was like, what are you doing? I thought for sure there was going to be a warrant, cops, sirens. Like, we were done.
This is it. We're Thelma and Louise now. We have to drive off a mountain. Also, I said this before, my fiance has a rule. When we go on vacation, we're not allowed to eat anywhere we can eat at home.
I like that rule.
Can't go to a restaurant you could go to here.
I like that rule.
So I'll see like, oh, look, Subway. Nope.
Yeah.
Nope. You can have Subway in Ohio. Nope. Let's go here. Let's check this place out. Found some great, oh, God, can't wait. Just can't wait.
Q92.
Clouds today giving way to sunshine for your afternoon. That's going to warm us up to 75 degrees for the afternoon high. Overnight, a clear and starry sky, but chilling down with a low near 50. I am Mark J. Weather. Have a great day.
Fair day.
Yeah, it's gorgeous weather.
Let's go, everybody. All right, 20 minutes after 9. It's time to talk yet again on the morning show.
Yeah.
With our good friends, Patty Dowd-Schmitz, President and CEO of National First Ladies Library in Canton, and the one and the only Monty Durham from TLC, Say Yes to the Dress Atlanta, joining us. Another amazing event coming up. First of all, good morning, you guys. Thanks for joining the show again this morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Great to, hey, Monty, you can't stay away from Canton, Ohio anymore, can you?
I tell you, maybe I should start looking at some real estate. What do y'all think?
Yeah.
It's great, but you're coming back to Canton for another great event. We all know from the last time we talked your love for Jackie O and Camelot and everything. It's funny, we were just talking off air before we get to the event that's going on at Gervasi. We were talking off air right before we came to you guys, and I turned to Lauren. I said, "Man, like it's amazing, like how beautiful Jackie O looked on her wedding day, and John F. Kennedy as well. Like what?
Right.
The most handsome couple probably of all time as far as president and first
Truly.
lady together.
Yeah.
Like they were just beautiful people, and that dress, and because we talked about last time with you, what an amazing woman she was, and what an amazing style, like Lauren said, they had.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, and you think about it, Ann Lowe designed this dress for Jackie. And apparently Jackie was involved in the design as well. And Jackie wanted a more sleek, a more classic look. And Joe Kennedy said, oh, no, we're not going to have that. This is going to be a big deal. You've really got to look like a bride. So 50 yards of Italian silk fabric are in the skirt of the gown. And then when you look at the ruching and the chevron design underneath, and the pleating was put in place to enhance apparently her small bust line. It was done in ivory to complement her complexion. So, but when you think Ann Lowe, Afro-American from Clayton, Alabama, who sewed for Rockefellers, DuPonts, the whole clique, right? And Jackie could have picked anybody to design her gown, and for her to go with Ann Lowe, an unknown designer to the public, I think it speaks volumes of her and her style.
Yeah, absolutely. And we got to see that dress unveiled, the one of the only replica that exists.
Right.
Back in May. That is on display until April 27th, 2024. For that Beyond Camelot, the life and legacy of Jacqueline Kennedy Onassis, on display at the National First Ladies Library. So if anybody's interested or didn't get to go down and check it out when you were here last time, Monty, they still have time to make their way down there and see that piece of history, along with several other pieces that you were able to donate from your collection to kind of pay homage to Jackie Kennedy in that timeless style and era in the White House.
Classic. Yeah, and Lauren, we hear it all the time when we see Jackie's looks or when we talk about her style and things, and people just say, I'd wear that today, right? And I think there's two things that there are many things that Jackie did right, but the one thing, she kept her hairstyle exactly the same. She never really aged. Pardon me, when you think about it, she just kept the same look. Classic clothes, never overdone, never over sexy or anything, just extremely classic. And I really do believe that was in part of keeping her ageless. But speaking of wedding gowns, Patty, what have we got coming up? This is a big deal. This is a big deal.
So exciting. So Monty's coming back to Canton, as you said, Lauren and Christian. It's so exciting for us. He's been such a great partner to the National First Ladies Library. And in celebration of what would have been Jack and Jackie Kennedy's 70th wedding anniversary on September 12th, they were married in 1953. So we're having a special event at Gervasi, which, as if your listeners have never been to Gervasi, now is the time to come, because you get to meet Monty Durham and you get to register to potentially win a free wedding dress from LSR Bridal, which is a partner of Monty's, and Love Conquers All Bridal up in Canfield. They're going to be doing a giveaway where you can actually win a free wedding dress. And it is just spectacular. We cannot wait to have this happen at Gervasi. And I hope everyone has a chance to buy their tickets and come on out on Friday, September 15th, and meet Monty. We're going to have some raffle door prizes. We're going to have a photo booth. We're going to have a jazz trio. We're going to have time with Monty to sit and take pictures. And if you've never talked to Monty in person, I will tell you, he is one of the nicest, most friendly people you'll ever meet. So now is your chance to talk.
Wow.
Yeah.
This event is incredible. I mean, if you put it by yourself, like just come out to Gervasi and hang out with Monty Durham. I mean, that sells it. It sells itself.
Right.
You could have put a period there.
I'm going to agree with you on that one.
But then you add on, hey, there's a chance you could win this amazing wedding dress for coming out and hanging out. I mean, it's an incredible event.
Well, and I keep saying during the morning show to everybody, to our listeners, you don't have to be a bride to do this. You might be a bridesmaid in an upcoming wedding for your best friend. Maybe it's your sister that's getting married, a cousin.
Right.
Maybe you're the new mother-in-law, soon to be mother-in-law. This is a great event for you to be able to try and win this for somebody so, important in your life on their special day. And who better to help guide you on your wedding dress than Monty Durham? Come on.
Right.
We can do it. But
And sorry,
go
Monty.
ahead,
The other
Patty.
thing I was
No,
just
go
gonna
ahead, Patty.
nope. I was just gonna say that also you don't have to be present to win the raffle as well. So even if you can't make it to Gervasi, you can still go on our website at firstladies.org and buy those raffle tickets. And even if you're not there that night, you can still have a chance to win the dress. So couldn't
Right.
be more excited for everyone to have that opportunity.
Yeah, and another great thing we're doing, and Patty can speak to this better than I right now, but we're having an auction. So I've been collecting Jackie Kennedy memorabilia since 1974. So we have decided, we went through what I had donated to the First Lady's Library, and we went through and pulled out some artifacts that were pretty important to me and made a big dent into the collection. And we've decided to auction some of those off. So anybody that purchases can ask us or the library, and we'll give the provenance of it. But one of my favorites, there's an Hermes scarf that Jackie made famous when she was in New York, going into the courts to fight against Rangel, taking all the photos of her. It was raining. She gets out of the cab. She pulls on an Hermes scarf, ties it around, goes in. By the time she comes out, it's sold out. They're very rare. You rarely find them. It's black and white, and it's the astrology scarf. And a friend of mine, I was doing her wedding, was the director of Hermes. She went to Paris, got this scarf. It's got the original note to it that she wrote to me, and the box has my name on it. We have the whole thing. We're auctioning that off too.
Yeah.
That's a real big piece of history.
Yeah. It's just all part of we're doing a whole Jackie Kennedy celebration here in September, just in celebration of the Beyond Camelot exhibit at the First Ladies Library. And Monty is going to be at Gervasi, and then he's also going to be at the First Ladies Library the next night on September 16th and do a little talk there. And we also have an author talk by a man named Carl Anthony, who wrote a book about Jackie called Camera Girl. We've got Monty's auction, and all of it sponsored by Huntington Bank and, of course, our media partners here at Q92. It's just a great weekend full of Jackie Kennedy all around, and she's such an icon. And as I think, Monty, you've said, she's just having a moment right now. It just seems like everywhere you turn, Jackie is everywhere. You hear about her in the news these days, and so we just couldn't be happier to be celebrating Jackie the weekend of September 14th to the 16th.
Yeah, absolutely. Again, if you guys are interested, anybody listening that would like to purchase a raffle ticket, that would like to attend any of these events, you can head to firstladies.org, and get more information about each of these in detail, as well as purchase your tickets. And, I just like to say, here at Q92, we are so proud to be a partner of the National First Ladies Library and be a part of protecting, preserving, and celebrating the history of our National First Ladies. What an honor to be a part of it. And we're so honored to have you guys on with us this morning to talk about this. And, just attending this event helps support the great work that you guys do towards all of that at the National First Ladies Library.
Absolutely, Lauren. Thank you so much. We couldn't be more grateful to have you all as partners. And I think Canton should be so excited to have the National First Ladies Library and the First Ladies National Historic Site right in our hometown. We're the only place in the world where you can learn about the First Ladies. So it's a wonderful mission, and we appreciate all the support for sure.
And Patty, I think these events that you've been doing, things like this, these are drawing so much awesome attention to what you guys do too. I have to commend you guys, because these cool events you're putting on, these people you're partnering up with, like Monty Durham right here. I mean, these amazing people that are helping you. I just think you guys are just on the precipice of really exploding this thing and making it bigger than it's ever been. It's really cool to see, actually. And it's really cool to see it happening right here in Canton.
Thanks so much, Christian. Thank you.
Yeah. No, it's great. And I invite everybody to come out the 15th and the 16th, and let's all just have a Jackie day. I mean, what's wrong with that?
Monty, last question.
I love that term too, a Jackie day.
Last question, Monty, because you mentioned what in the 70s you start. Do you remember the very first Jackie O piece of memorabilia that you ever got your hands on? Do you remember that?
I do remember. It was a gift from my grandmother, and it's one of the plates, and it has Jackie and then Senator Kennedy in their Georgetown home before he became president, and they're just doing a photo shoot with him then. And It's a yellow wingback chair. We have a few of those plates, and I think a few of those are up for auction as well. And while they may be plentiful and you may be able to find them on the internet, they didn't come from my collection. So there you go.
Right.
Fantastic.
Love
Monty Durham, TLC, Say Yes to the Dress
Thank
Atlanta.
you.
Patty Dowd-Schmidt, President CEO of National First Ladies Library right here in Canton. An amazing event coming up. Say yes to the free dress. Again, get your tickets. Be there. It's going to be an amazing evening at Gervasi in Canton. It's just awesome, and we can't wait for the event. Thank you guys both for taking the time to join us on the show this morning.
Thank you.
Our pleasure.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Absolutely.
Thank
Have a great day. Thanks.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Awesome. Talking to Monty Durham and Patty Dowd-Schmidt about Say Yes to the Free Dress at Gervasi. You guys can get your tickets.
So wonderful.
You can be there. Wow, he did. He knew just like that. The very first thing he ever got.
For sure.
He was like, "Yep, I do."
But did you know? And I hope I'm not misquoting this, but I found out from going to the event back in May that Ann Lowe was actually working on that dress that got damaged. She had to start over. She never told a soul.
I think he said
She
that.
never told a soul.
I wouldn't have either.
I wouldn't have. Like, uh-oh.
I wouldn't
Take
have
out a
either.
second mortgage. We're going to make this
Nope,
right.
It's fine. No one saw anything. Everyone shut up.
Yeah.
We're starting over. Oh, man. Well, speaking of a great event, why not hook somebody up?
Yeah, we've got a raffle ticket to give away. You guys want a shot at winning this free couture wedding gown? What?
Raffle
We got your
ticket
chance.
right now. Caller 10 at 330-450-9292. We're going to give you a raffle ticket. You're going to be in the running. You're going to have a chance.
You might win a couture wedding gown. Come on, seriously. And this is also for a shopping experience with Monty, all presented by the National First Ladies Library in Huntington Bank.
Want your name in the hopper? Want a raffle ticket? Caller 10 right now, 330-450-9292. Like my fiance, she says what a reader she is, and she has books, and she has read books, a lot of them.
Yeah.
I know that. But since the time I've moved in with her, I've never seen her read a book once. Do I believe she loves reading books? I do. Do I believe she has read a lot of books? I do.
I was going to say, you know she has.
But I'm telling you, in the time I've lived with my future wife, the mother of my children, I have never seen her sitting
not even on
reading
vacation.
a book. No, all she does now is play this game on her phone with the not daughter. Hey Ride, Hayville, Hey something. It's a farm game.
Okay.
And she plays it more than I could ever play the PlayStation 5.
Oh,
She's obsessed with it. It's Hey something.
Well,
Hey Day. Anyone know what I'm talking? Hey Day, Hey Ride, Hey Dude, Hey There, something. But I never see her reading. I've never seen her like in the house, in her room, on the couch, reading a book. Outside on the back porch, reading a book. Heyday, someone text. Okay. It must be the greatest mobile game of all time. Because the not daughter and her do not put it down.
Well, I mean, that's good that they play it together. I get what you're saying. Like,
I'm just saying, like that's a hobby that she claims that I would be like, wait a minute.
I was going to say maybe it's because life has gotten a little busier with the baby, but if she didn't even do it before, okay. Because when I was pregnant, I read a lot too. Just because especially with Anthony, because in the dead of summer, I was so pregnant.
Does Tony have anything he claims to do or be a hobby of or something like that? And you're like, no, you don't.
No.
Because mine is her reading book.
He does it. He says he reads every single day.
There's nothing that every once in a while you hear him saying, you're like, Tony.
I'm sure there's been things through the years, but I can't recall anything that
You
he's done
don't really
over and
do
over
that.
again.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Is there anything Star claims she does? And sometimes you're like, no, you really don't do that.
No, not really.
All right, I'm by myself. Fantastic. All right. Well, I was going to ask the listeners, but apparently I'm the only one that apparently has
No,
happened.
I think there's probably things out there.
Is there something your significant other claims or tells people they do or they're into, and you live with them every day, and you're like,
You know the truth.
that's not, no, you don't. No, you don't. reminds me, for some reason, of Charlotte's Web.
That was a really
Because
sad
one of the
movie.
words that the spider Charlotte wrote was terrific.
Aw.
That pig's terrific.
I remember reading the book in school and being really sad.
Oh, it was the cartoon that got me.
Super bummed out.
Cartoon
You mean the
got
movie?
me, yeah.
Yeah.
Charlotte died.
I don't think I don't think I watched it after I read the book. I was like, this is too much.
Oh,
My little fourth grade heart couldn't take it.
they were going to give the pig was going to be killed.
I know.
And thank God the spider came up with a plan to write words on her web. And they couldn't kill the pig because, well, it was terrific.
I mean, the amount of ingenuity that happened in that barnyard.
Man, those are some smart-ass animals and spiders.
Yeah.
They did a hell of a job.
I wonder if things like that happen at African Safari Wildlife.
They
Park
could.
Behind the
They
scenes.
could all talk and help each other, but I don't think. I think you're fine. I don't think those animals go there to be slaughtered and eaten.
No,
They're
but
there
I'm
to
saying, like,
eat food.
you know, Gilbert's is struggling with his relationship, like they talk, you know?
Gilbert?
Yeah, maybe there's a Gilbert animal
Oh.
out there. Like I'm saying, that's one of their
You
names.
remember the pig's name, right?
Oh, Hamlet? No, I don't know.
Hamlet. You remember the pig Caesar? Jake, you ever hear of Charlotte's Web? Always curious.
I have.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Yeah.
That deserves something.
All right, there we go.
Yes! 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 Yes!
You read it or saw the movie?
Saw the movie. I think.
Now they made a new one. Did you see the original?
I don't know. I probably.
That's okay.
I'm guessing
I
you
think we
did it.
watched it in school because you were supposed to read the book.
Oh, okay, maybe. Yeah.
I don't think I did, but
okay.
It was sad.
yeah.
It was very sad. It was heavy.
Charlotte gave no F stuff. You remember? She's like, I'm going to die now, Wilbur. I'm like, what?
Yeah,
What?
she was a brave little soul.
I have to die. It's time to die. Bye, Wilbur. Like, Jesus.
Well, she was like proper.
Like, Charlotte, don't go. I remember.
Oh, it was very, very sad.
He cried. Then all of a sudden, Charlotte's babies came down on their web
Yeah,
and they introduced themselves to Wilbur, and they lived happily ever after.
I know.
I think.
I mean, I had an ending, but it was a struggle.
Zuckerman's famous pig.
I remember in fourth grade. I should have known then I was doomed because I cried everything.
That was sad.
Like I got teary eyed reading it in class.
There are some cartoon movies that got you.
Yeah, that was
There's
one
a
of
few of 'em.
Casper was another one.
Casper could get you.
Yeah,
Casper could get you. I mean, you're going to laugh, but I mean, Transformers, the movie, cartoon movie. Because you have to understand, and I think any man in his 30s and 40s that's listening can understand this. The cartoon I watched my entire childhood. People barely, even though there were wars every day and everyone had guns and rockets, barely anyone was even shot, let alone injured. I mean, they had these wars, and it was the worst aim I've ever seen in my life. Meanwhile, I watched The Walking Dead in 2023, and everyone's a marksman and never misses.
right.
But the movie happened, and all of a sudden, people are getting killed. And it had never happened in a cartoon before.
Yeah,
Like the opening scene, Megatron smokes some of the like old school G Transformers, like Ironhide. It kills them. And you're just, I mean, I remember as a
I
child.
see you in the family room like pacing, like pulling on your
honest
hair.
to God,
And,
Lauren, I know no one, unless you're watching, can see this. This was me. I was like,
and your heart broke right then and
So-
there.
Some of the most popular characters were literally smoked in the first scene of the movie. Optimus Prime died.
What?
I was like, what am I watching? That messed me up. Yeah. Of course, that cartoon got me.
I mean, I
Optimus
guess
Prime, he was my hero.
stayed with you. I mean, you can recall a lot of details.
He was my hero. I always get calls from my DoorDasher. It infuriates me. And I don't get it. All right, we're condos.
You get mad that they call you?
Yes.
Oh.
What? Because they can't find my condo. And I'm sorry, but like, what about the 4 numbers of my address that are literally on the garage? Do you not see? Plain as day, hi.
Touche.
And they come in there. Are you in the apartments behind the condos? Like, no, we're the condos. And I say the numbers, and they go, "Oh yeah, there's the number right there." I'm like,
Do you
yeah.
do you have a front porch light?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, we do.
Well.
And the 4 numbers of the address are literally on the garage of the condo.
I know.
The color's gray. The numbers are bright white.
Yeah.
So I can't. I try to like see their point of view, and I'm like, I don't. And they always go, "Oh my God, it's right there." I'm always like, yeah, it is. I don't want to speak with you. I just want you to drop the food off.
I know.
I don't like human interaction.
That's
it's not
kind of
you.
the point of DoorDash.
Yeah, it's not you. I don't like human interaction that much.
It's not you personally.
Yeah,
it's all
you.
humans.
You could be anyone, and I'd be like, I don't want to talk to you. Anyone. No, it's always just for some reason I always get a call, and it always says DoorDash. I'm like, oh, you got to be kidding me.
Well,
hi, I'm your dasher. I don't know where you are. Where are you? Are you by the apartments or the condos before you get to the apartments?
Yeah, that would be kind of annoying.
Like, yeah, and they'll be like, oh my God, I'm right in front of it. Yeah.
Thanks for the call, though, buddy.
Yeah. I just don't understand. Ellen back right here on today's hit music. It is Q92. It is 9:43. Coming up in about 10 minutes, we're going to be announcing the winner of the African Safari Wildlife Park VIP car pass that we're giving away. All you got to do, if you haven't done it yet, what are you waiting for? Head over to our Facebook, YouTube, or X page. Like the live video feed. Put the elephant emoji in the comment section. Once you've done that, you've done all you can do. It's up to Lauren at that point to randomly select you.
Well, I was going to say, it's random, so it's not
very random. She randomly picks whoever she wants.
That's not true.
I know. It's just fun to say.
A lot of times I'll be like, Jake, give me a number. So a lot of times it's his fault. Not fault, but his decision.
If you don't win, it's only because of Jake.
Yeah. There you go.
Jake, how dare you? So do yourself a favor. If you haven't done it yet, go right now. Like the live video feed. Put the elephant in the emoji. You got about 10 minutes till we announce the winner. And it could be you feeding a bison in your car.
Or riding a camel for just $10 extra.
$10, folks. You're on a damn camel. I mean, for the love of God. Who doesn't want to ride a camel? I know I do. I'd rather ride an elephant. I think it'd be fun to ride an elephant.
I've done both.
I believe you.
I'm serious.
I believe you. Believe you. Jake, animals you've ridden, go.
I ran a camel, not an elephant.
I wouldn't have been shocked if you just said elephant. I really wouldn't have.
Have you ever ridden a horse?
I rode a horse.
Did you?
Yeah, I rode a horse.
Okay.
That's about where it stops, though, for me as far as animal riding.
You've never ridden a horse?
I don't think so. Maybe like when I was little, like maybe like a pony or like around the fair thing, but like not an actual horse by myself.
Okay.
I've always wanted to. It's on the list.
Oh, well, just let me know.
Okay. So you're a horse, camel, and elephant.
Yeah.
I'm just horse. He's
Yeah.
just camel.
Handsome husband. I'm just kidding.
We would call that an anaconda. Today's hit music. It's Q92. She's suing him.
A year later?
Yep. Files lawsuit against Cedar Point. She was hit in 2021. She files a lawsuit seeking compensatory and, don't forget my favorite, punitive damages for the company and employees' alleged negligence. I think she's got a good chance of making some money.
I was just going to say, I think she has a case because even they were
Well,
like, oh my gosh.
Not this part's not funny. She was permanently injured.
Yeah.
Permanently.
I mean, like,
When the part as a flag plate came off the coaster and struck her in the head. They listed her injuries: head trauma with resultant traumatic brain injury. Now we're talking in words I can't really pronounce. Suprachoroidal hemorrhage with cerebral edema, cerebral venous thrombosis, right subdural
Blood
hematoma.
clot.
That's not good.
Blood clot,
Hematoma.
collection of blood, which is a bruise.
Communicating hydrocephalus with VP shunt placement.
Yeah, gosh, she had to have a shunt
And
place.
right open skull fracture.
Woo! Girl.
So, she is
Girl's got a case.
Her medical expenses exceeded $2 million.
I believe it.
And will require future medical care and treatment with a cost around $10 million, the lawsuit claims.
Christian, when we paid for a life flight, it was $48,000 just for the flight. That was the most expensive airline ticket we've ever encountered.
Yeah.
$48,000. So imagine having to have a shunt place, being in the ICU, all of that advanced care. Of course, that was $2 million. And God knows how long she was in the hospital.
Yeah, it doesn't. I'm looking. It doesn't say in the article. This is from News Channel 5 to cite my source. Doesn't say what she's asking for money-wise.
That means it's a lot. Like
But
a lot of that.
they're claiming negligence that and that they also tried to destroy some evidence. It's interesting. I'll put this article up on Q92radio.com so you guys can read it for yourselves. But I think this woman has more than a case.
Yes.
Especially when you start alleged possibly tampering or destroying evidence. The lawsuit, alleges that the defendants interfered with and destroyed evidence by dismantling, destroying, and removing the return side of the Top Thrill dragster ride in spite of a written request from the plaintiffs to preserve all evidence, including trains and tracks. I spent the weekend in Plymouth, Indiana.
And that went how? I saw your lake picture.
It was a nice lake house. It was kind of fun to be just kind of like in a lake house environment more than I thought it would be. Just kind of be like, it's quiet. It was a nice lake in Indiana with like all these beach houses around it. Wasn't a huge lake, but it was a good sized lake. And there were some, normal, summer lake houses. And then there were some that apparently, I don't know, Bezos lives in. Because I've seen some houses, I was like, that's a house? I thought that was a country club. Unbelievable how some people live life that I'll never know how to.
Oh, I know, right?
Some of those houses, I was like, man, everybody out in their pontoons and their kayaks. Unfortunately, our pontoon wouldn't start.
Oh, no.
That was the thing I was most excited for, was to go on the pond. I got on the pontoon. We had Jimmy ready to go his first boat ride. I just sat there going, I'm not going on a boat ride, am I?
Can you just push us out into the water and give us paddles?
We'll make it back eventually, right?
Right.
So that unfortunately didn't. But it was still a good time. Jimmy got to meet more of his family he hadn't met yet. It was good. And driving back yesterday, I was in and out of these freaking thunderstorms the whole ride from Indiana to home. And I drove through some weather. I was like, there was times I was driving, I was the only one up.
Yeah.
And I was sitting there driving, honest to God, on 30 going, is that a funnel? Like, should I wake everyone or should I just hit the gas and get through this?
Right.
It was funny because I was the only one awake. Baby, everyone asleep. And I'm just looking up. I'm like, Jesus.
Yeah.
What's that? And I know like in New Philly and some places, they did have some funnel. No tornadoes, but they had some funnel.
Yeah,
clouds.
New Philadelphia, they spotted one yesterday.
Saw pics.
Yeah.
I was like, ooh. But I was dodging thunderstorms the whole way home and some impressive ones. But fun time, fun getaway with the family. I really enjoy doing the family things now, and looking forward now. Tonight, right here on today's hit music, Q92. Nicolina's in studio. Are you wearing perfume today? I'm picking up a scent of a woman.
I have some on, but maybe it's my hair.
I don't know. Something smells womanish.
It's her hair.
It's her hair?
Yeah.
It's
That's some great shampoo.
either hair or Tide. I smelled it. I mean, Keller just walked out. Could have been him, but I mean, someone walked in. I was like, smells of woman in here.
Hang on a second. Before, since she's in here, I got to ask you something, Nick. We were talking all about the fairs this morning because Canfield and Stark County is going on. When you go to the fair and you get food, hold on. There we go. Now she's live. What do you get?
Food?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got to have. I'm not leaving the fair till I get this.
The elephant ear.
Okay.
Okay. That's
Not
fair.
not Cavatelli meatballs in a bread bowl.
No,
yeah,
not from the
buddy.
fair.
yeah.
I'm getting French fries and elephant ears. Oh, and you know I do love a good sausage sandwich.
Yes, you do. And Jake,
Italian to be specific.
Jake
That's
is Stromboli fries, and you are corn dog.
I love the
slash-
corn dog / gyro. I love a good gyro.
That's your
fair.
go-to.
Oh, I thought it was like a combo. I'm like, who's making a corn dog with a
no. It's a toss up for me, but definitely fair fries. Now, do you use vinegar on your fries?
No, I'm not a vinegar girl.
I have to. Like, it's not the same if I don't use the same type of bottle that I used to wet my son's hair down before school. Like, you know, when he was little and you gel their hair and stuff.
You use vinegar?
No, you use that squirt bottle, but the vinegar's in the same steak and squirt bottle at the fair.
Like, you know, when you do your son's hair with super
It
glue.
feels wrong when you're misting your fries, but it gives you
But
great
a mister's
coverage.
better than a
I agree.
squirter.
Well, it depends. We all have different tastes, but that's her favorite fair food right there.
Yeah.
There you go. She's got to get the elephant here. She's not leaving without
He's
it.
going tonight to get his Cavatelli
Are
meatballs in a
you?
bread bowl. But
I am.
to his defense, we had people texting us saying that Canfield Fair has this and it's a thing and it's like super popular.
Oh wait, you're going to the Canfield Fair
Yeah.
Tonight. Yeah, we might.
Christian,
there's people
we
who
need to
have
be
both.
talking about the Stark County Fair.
We talked about
about
that
it.
one too. Yeah.
I
We
think you
talked
need to go
about
to both.
We were talking about the music. I might
On your
go to
way
both.
home,
The
you need to go to
performers,
the Stark
food.
County Fair.
Yeah.
Then tonight, go to the
Tonight sticks.
Canfield.
Tonight sticks at the Stark County
Oh, it's
Fair.
going to be a busy night at the fairgrounds then, if it sticks.
It is sticks night.
It will be. Yeah.
And if you want tickets from us, you're welcome. Tag us in your picks.
Yeah, we'd love to see.
Just tag us in your fair picks.
Yeah.
We want to see you guys enjoying the Stark County Fair. It's awesome. Awesome possum. Well, you know what else is awesome? That's going to about do it for us.
Yeah, we're done. One
But
more day,
Nicolina,
Christian.
She has to stay here. Her show's just starting, but you know what? In about an hour and 5 minutes, she's going to tell you all about this weekend in Canton. And what you can do, where you can go. What are the hot spots?
Downtown with the diva.
Going downtown with the diva, and that'll be live on Facebook, YouTube, and X as well. Her and Mike, they do every Thursday, telling you what it is you can enjoy this weekend in Canton. If you're trying to plan, you need to listen to this.
I bet you
every
there's a lot to do because it's a long weekend for Labor Day.
week. Look at you.
There is.
Look at you.
There is.
That's good.
Christian,
Yeah.
I heard you're going to go get us breakfast.
Oh, that's not true at
Oh,
all.
that would be so nice.
Yeah, from
of him.
McDonald's.
No.
Yeah.
Yes,
that's
Christian.
good.
Come
Some
on.
work and cut out. We have a little babysitter issue today.
Oh, crap. It is Thursday.
we have a little.
All right.
lack of
Jake, what are you
babysitter.
doing after the show?
There we go.
Jake. Jake's going to McDonald's to get us breakfast.
Jake, you going, Jake?
Come on, Jake. Yes.
All right.
Yeah, let's not go.
All right.
Thank you, Jake.
All right. Jake's going to run and get everyone
He's
McDonald's.
such a good guy.
That's fantastic. That's going to do it for us. Thank you guys, as always, for listening. Streaming us at Q92radio.com. If you watched on Facebook, YouTube, or X, thank you so much. Obviously, Nicolina, the Midday Diva, is in here next. Keller after that, and then Ryan at night. It's called Live and Local Radio, people. It's fun. We do it every day.
Yeah, we can't go yet, though.
You're right, because we have one more prize to give away. Good call.
Yeah, I'm not sure how to say this last name, so I'm so sorry if I'm butchering this, but Amanda Kaer, Kaer, Amanda, you are the winner of the 6-person African Safari Wildlife Park Pass.
That it pays to put emojis in our comment section.
Yeah, especially elephant emojis today.
There you go. We'll be back tomorrow morning. We'll be kicking off a Labor Day weekend, back in the day weekend.
Yeah, we will.
Tomorrow morning, we'll be kicking that off. We'll be going to Free Advice Friday. We'll be getting you ready, like you said, for a long weekend. It all's coming up tomorrow. The Diva's next. It's Oliver Anthony, Richmond North of Richmond. It's Q92.